not consent. Okay. I do not comply to your legal fiction. I am the law.
Quote the Fourth Amendment for you.
Get out of the car.
No, I'm not. I don't have to. Counselor jurisdiction, that's the law. It's on my window.
Sovereign citizens roam the streets armed with conspiracy theories and a warped sense of the law, convinced that they are beyond its reach. But what happens when the flashing red and blue lights no longer turn away and their sovereignty is met with an unforgiving jail cell?
I am the living, breathing human woman to the land my creator left me.
I'm getting arrested because my Fourth Amendment right. No, my Fourth Amendment right, bro.
I do not consent. I do not comply. I am the law. Okay. Legal is fiction.
Alicia.
Here are several instances when psychotic sovereign citizens finally get humbled. Starting with this disrespectful sovereign citizen who created a scene at a bar and felt like he had the right to be very uncooperative with the police.
I don't answer questions. I would like the supervisor on scene right now.
So, do you have a first and last name and date of birth?
You will take me to whoever needs to give me a new ticket to go to where I need to go to. I'm not leaving. Miranda rights, you got to ask me 3 questions and a statement.
On August the 4th, 2024, officers situated at the airport were called to a bar in regards to a man who was screaming at a bar's staff because he was denied service. When the officers arrived, they tried to speak with the man, but he refused to comply and remained very strong-headed.
Hey, I need to talk to you.
I don't ask questions.
Well, you're going to have to, because we got a call about you screaming at people over at Tootsie's over here.
Ain't nobody screaming at anybody.
Well,
check
you're the guy.
Cameras, I don't ask
Oh,
questions.
we did. We already looked at them.
I don't ask
Let me see your ID.
I don't ask questions.
Let me see your ID, or I'm going to be forced to. Come on.
You want to tell us what happened?
I don't ask questions.
Why is that? Yeah, let me call Sergeant and see what he wants to do about this. Would you rather speak to a supervisor than us?
I don't answer questions. I would like to have my ID so I can leave. I mean,
Yeah, we just heard that you were arguing with employees, so we just wanted to check on you and see if you were okay, if you drank too much or anything. But
my flight's leaving, so not really.
Okay, you're still not free to leave right now. Step by. Okay, something's coming up funny with the DL is not running. Can I just get a good first and last name and date of birth?
I don't ask questions.
Okay, well, I need your name and date of birth because your DL isn't coming back.
I don't answer questions.
Okay, well, I'm going to need your name, first and last name, and date of birth.
My flight is leaving. Are you detaining me?
Yes, you're being detained right now.
Okay,
so
I don't ask questions. I would like a supervisor on scene right now.
I need to be able to identify
I don't answer questions. I would like a supervisor on scene right now.
So, do you have a first and last name and date of birth?
What's up, boss?
My flight's right there. I'm trying to go to Milwaukee.
Okay.
What's the holdup?
You're not answering questions. Currently the holdup.
Okay. I would like your supervisor.
Sure, yeah, and he's on his way. I just need the boarding pass
on scene right now.
Yeah, but for right now.
Yeah, but for right now,
yeah, is that the boarding pass?
Yeah, I would like your supervisor on scene right now.
I can't. He's not here right now. But could I see your boarding pass?
You can see. You see it?
Yeah. So can I see that boarding pass? I just need to verify that.
Who are you? Can I see your ID?
I'm Officer Sims.
Can I see your ID?
No,
you can't see my ID. You're going to comply with what I'm requesting of you. I'm requesting your supervisor.
Once I confirm your boarding pass, you'll be free to go.
Okay.
If I can see your boarding pass and that you have a ticket.
Okay, boarding pass, gate C18.
Let me see.
You're not going to touch.
You're not going to be disorderly right now. Okay, I just need to make sure you have a flight. All right.
And I'm leaving right now.
All right. I'm going to give this back to you, and we're going to make sure you get on your plane and make sure you're
right there. To know
I just said you're free to go.
The officers cautiously followed the man to his boarding gate to make sure he got onto his flight, but they were hit with an issue that threatened to cause yet another scene.
Hey, boss. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. So is he denied boarding at this time, or is it just he just missed it? Okay. All right.
Not going to be rebooked until tomorrow.
Okay. Where was this flight going?
This one?
Yeah.
This one's going to Cleveland. His is going to Milwaukee. I don't know what gate it is. It's C-19.
Okay. So this isn't even your gate, buddy. So
18, 19. There was no announcements made. There was no notifications made to my phone, which I have, because my flight was originally made for 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
But because it was going through Tampa and there was a hurricane going through there, they canceled that. Now I'm going through Tennessee to Milwaukee. Now my gate on my pass was C-18. This is C-18, correct?
yeah. So Cleveland. So this flight was going to
I
Cleveland.
don't care about Cleveland. My flight said C-18 to Milwaukee. I was not notified that it was changed to C-19. Okay? So that's not my problem. I am here at gate Terminal C, C-18.
Are you guys willing to rebook?
I just want to get to Milwaukee by 8 o'clock in the morning so I can make it to school to get my certification so I can go back to work. Okay?
Gotcha.
I have to go to school to go to work.
All right. So here's where we're at.
I need to go to Milwaukee.
So that's not going to happen today.
I don't care when it happens. It needs to happen.
Now to just follow the instructions we're going to give you, because
Give me some instructions to get
so
to
we're going to walk.
Milwaukee.
We're going to walk towards the exit,
And we're going to Milwaukee.
Let's try and get you rebooked at a different
To
airline,
Milwaukee.
wherever you wish. So we're going to head towards the exit. So if you can do that without being disorderly,
Let's go.
you can have a good night.
Let's go.
The cops did their best to prevent the situation from escalating, but the man, like most sovereign citizens, remained relentlessly unreasonable, not knowing that his luck was slowly running out.
Yeah, just 1 foot in front of the other.
1 foot in front of the other.
Yes, sir.
Straight up.
Straight ahead. That don't mean
Hey, so you're not going to cuss. You're not
I'm
going to
not
go.
going to do what? Tell me what the f*** do or not.
I'm telling you, you're not going to be cussing and being disorderly anymore.
Tell me what to do or not.
Do you think you'd be able to buy another? Do you want to get to Milwaukee?
Where's my flight?
So your flight's gone. We're just going out through these doors. I'm just saying.
What doors?
Those ones right there.
I do not know. I am in the terminal going to my flight.
So
you will take me to whoever needs to give me a new ticket to go to where I need to go to. I'm not leaving.
That's straight through right there.
No. There's a terminal, ticket booth.
You're not staying on the
Sir,
side of the airport.
okay. So my name is Sergeant Yusuf. Okay. So I'm here. You requested a supervisor?
So why was my flight delayed? Why was my flight canceled? Why am I not on my flight?
We're here because you've been irate. Okay? Listen.
With who?
Okay, listen to
With
what I have
who?
to say.
With who?
Southwest,
You're talking to some random people that don't f***ing know anything.
That's between you and the
I'm
airline.
trying to get to where I'm going, and y'all delaying me. Why?
Your flight is already gone. You don't have a flight right now.
Why? Why? Because my flight says C-18. I went to C-18, and that's going to some other location. I was never notified of a f***ing flight change, terminal change, time change. That's not on me. That's on all of you.
That's between you and the airline. It wouldn't
Let's
work
go
for
to
the
the
airline.
airline. Let's go to the airline.
Yeah. What did you talk to Southwest?
I was on Southwest Airlines. I got the gauge. They said that flight left the gate at 9:34. When I was talking to you at the bar, it was literally that time.
Why were you holding me at the bar then? Why were you holding me at the bar
That
then?
plane was already
You were
leaving.
asking
Why were you holding me at the bar then?
You
in
missed
regards to his ID, and you just did not want to answer
Because
questions.
y'all were
which is
holding
why-
my ID. Y'all were not letting me f***ing leave
Yeah,
because you were asking me questions.
Yeah.
I do not answer questions. I want to leave to go to where I need to go so that I can do what I need to do. I'm not here for you.
You understand how that's why it took so long?
I don't answer questions. I'm not
And
here
that's
for
why
you.
it took so long. So now we
Okay,
gotta
if you
get
can answer questions, I know we don't have a flight, so you are trespassing right now. You need to go.
I'm
You need to leave the
trespassing.
airport.
Yeah,
Yep.
you are.
You don't have a flight.
Where's
You're
the
gonna go.
Southwest?
Let's go.
Where's the Southwest terminal?
It's out the secured area. We are leaving right now. The Southwest say they're gonna revoke them. They're not gonna. We are not going to Southwest.
So your best
They already said that they're not gonna revoke you. Done.
You take me to the Southwest.
Done. You're not going to Southwest.
Who? Do you work for Southwest?
I work for the airport.
Do you work for Southwest Airlines?
Sir,
Do you
Listen.
work for Southwest
they
Airlines?
are not gonna revoke you. They don't want to deal with you, so
you-
you're not going.
Do you work for Southwest
I'm
Airlines?
talking on behalf right now.
Do you work for Southwest Airlines?
Last time I'm gonna say you're not going to Southwest.
The officers, exhausted by his rambling, finally reached their breaking point and decided to put an end to his entitled behavior, but instead, it unleashed a dramatic chain of events that they didn't see coming.
You speak.
under arrest.
You speak for TSA. You speak for. You do not speak.
I tried to warn you. You're not listening. You're
You
not
do
listening.
not
He's just
speak.
being irate. Run his ID. We're good. He doesn't have to answer any questions. Okay.
Miranda rights. You got to ask me 3 fucking questions in a statement. What was that?
Keep going.
No. Go ahead and say it. Say it.
Keep going.
Say it. I got Miranda rights. Fucking say it. You ain't say.
We're not asking you anything.
What is this? This is unlawful. Unlawful. Unlawful.
Okay.
Unlawful. Where's your
Do you have?
supervisor?
Let me see.
I want your supervisor. Right now. Where's your supervisor?
413 direct.
You report to somebody. Where's your supervisor?
Just wait here. Where are you gonna go?
Where's your
Wait for the car.
supervisor?
I am the supervisor.
No, you got a supervisor. You report to somebody. Where's your supervisor?
You
I
ask
know
for
the
supervisor. I'm
chain
here.
of command. They have a chain of command.
Yeah, you need to knock it off. He is the supervisor, and he is the...
Oh, you ain't. You ain't. Nah, I ain't going nowhere.
Yes, you are.
You don't fucking drag me. Go ahead, drag me.
Roll him over this way.
Yeah,
No,
pick
no,
me up. Come on now. Come on, pick me up. Let's go. Let's go.
No, sit him up.
Yep, pick me up.
Sit him up.
Yep, let's go.
Sit here.
Let's go. Come on. Hey, figure rider. Come on, where's your supervisor? Y'all playing some dumbass games? Let's go.
Dude, that's all you're gonna get is me.
I don't answer questions. Shut the up.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding. Talking to Officer Dumbass. Why are you going through my things? You do not have my permission to go through my. I don't care. I don't care. You do not have my permission. Yeah, go ahead and sniff that underwear while
Do you
you're
have
at it.
any wallet or anything in that bag?
It's in here.
The wallet and stuff?
Wallet stuff's in here.
Okay, probably gonna need that in
Okay.
booking, but they're not gonna take that in booking.
Babes, I'll,
You do not have my consent to go through my property. That's fine.
all right, so all of his stuff, that's ID, Social Security, it's right here.
You know we do.
So,
H. Sims.
Yeah, we need to search him before we put him in there.
Oh, search the guy who's wearing socks and basketball shorts. Y'all suck. All
Sit him
y'all.
up so we can search him, okay? You ready? No. You guys stand up.
okay, yeah.
You come search him. We'll search him through.
All right, stand up, man.
You.
All right.
The search is fine. Search him right here.
Oh, no, oh my God, it's a fucking vape.
So look at-
Oh, look out, it's a fucking vape.
Did you run that already?
You go to jail?
You.
Came back here.
You.
Another charge.
You.
Just put him.
Oh, yeah, that's my. Yeah, that's my balls. It's good.
Turn them over.
You like it, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah. You can grab that.
Here, turn him over. Just roll him over. He's just gonna do that. Let him roll over.
Oh, yeah, you like that, don't you?
He's good.
Yeah. Oh, you like that, don't you? You can touch me. Suckers.
All right, we're gonna stand back up.
So are you gonna stand up or you're not gonna
I
stand
don't
up?
answer questions.
All right. Okay, put him back on his butt. We're picking him by his feet and putting him in there.
He's gonna kick you here.
Let me get the raffle. Hey. Okay.
Can you grab him?
Even while in cuffs, that didn't stop him from revealing his high sense of entitlement and lack of awareness.
You want to kiss me?
Nah, you could have made it a lot easier on yourself, bro. Phone here, bro.
Hey, let's go. Give me where I need to be. Hey, let's go.
Are you unbuckling your seatbelt?
Why are you not driving?
Because I got some paperwork.
Wasting my time. Let's go.
I'm not on your time.
You serve the public. I'm the fucking public. Oh, that's right. I get a badge and I can do whatever I want. I'm above the law. That's what you said, right?
Not what I said. Alright, Christopher. I need a picture of you for the report. Thank you. You look great. Alright, we're gonna move now.
Okay,
Thank you for making it easier and
Come and get me.
Alright, this is gonna be an additional charge if you want to keep resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Yes, you are.
This is an illegal and unlawful detainee of a U.S. citizen. Illegal and unlawful detainee of a U.S. citizen. So, this is your charge.
No, I mean, if you want to keep being like this, that's fine.
This is your charge. Come on.
Yeah.
It's your charge. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good nice. You know what? Oh, I can't wait to see you report this. Illegal and unlawful detainee of a U.S. citizen.
Thank you. It's gonna be property.
Yeah, you got a supervisor on scene. You know, you have a lawyer present. Nobody read me my Miranda rights. I'm a U.S. citizen of the United States of America, and nobody has read me my Miranda rights. So what's going on? Do you not know your job? Huh? What's your job? Protect and serve the citizens of the United States of America. You ain't doing shit. So, you. What about you? You read me my Miranda rights? I have the right to all this 3 questions in the statement. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, go back to school. Go back to school. I don't answer questions.
His request to meet the supervisor was finally granted, but that didn't stop his deranged assault.
Where's your supervisor?
I'm right here.
Are you the supervisor? There's he right there. Are you gonna read me my Miranda rights? You gonna read me my Miranda rights? I don't answer questions.
So this is.
I don't answer questions.
The man was eventually charged with disorderly conduct, public intoxication, and resisting arrest. Next, we have this hard-headed woman, a sovereign citizen who claimed she knew her rights, but conveniently thought that her providing her information to the police was illegal. However, she quickly learned that no one is above the law.
Ma'am?
Call your supervisor.
They're on
You
the
have
way.
no right to
They're
do
on the
this. Call your
Just
supervisor.
to pull you over, yes, I do.
That's not a law. I know my laws.
Okay, so
You illegally searched me without a warrant. You legally took my possessions without my warrant.
You
Nothing
don't have-
personal, sir, but I'm not going to comply.
Well, you really don't have a choice.
On May the 2nd, 2024, the police stopped a vehicle for a traffic violation. As the officer approached, he was met with an unexpected attitude that threatened to spiral out of control.
get back in your car. I'm pulling you over. Get back in your car. Get back in your car right now. Get back in your car. Get in your car. What are you doing? Hey, hey.
I don't know what your problem is.
Send me back.
Excuse
Hey,
me.
hey, stop walking away from the stop. Get back in the car.
I feel threatened.
Get back in the car.
No.
Get back in the car. You're like,
Do
be
you
under
have a
arrest.
police camera on?
Yes, I do.
I
It's
feel
on.
very threatened. You're touching your.
Get back. Because you're getting out of the car.
Call the
Get out of the
police.
car.
Call the police. Call the police. He's not.
Get back in your car.
I don't know who this man is, and
Get
I
back
was
in
just
your
coming
car.
into my car.
I'm stopping you because you crossed over the lane, improper lane usage. I turned around and pulled you over. You got out of your car. Please get back in your car.
No. Call your supervisor. No.
Get back in your car.
No.
What's your deal?
I don't know what your problem is.
I
Why are
pulled you over.
attacking
Why are you
me?
getting out of the car? I didn't attack you. I didn't even touch you. Get back in your car. You need to take a moment.
I don't know what your problem is. Please leave me alone.
Okay, you need to get back in your car. What's going on?
I don't know what
I'm
to
10-4. I have a lady. Stop
Please
following
call your
directions here.
supervisor because
She's
you're
out of the
not.
car.
You're not. I wasn't doing anything, and you're attacking me.
Get back.
You grabbed your gun.
Because I don't know what you're doing. I don't know you. You need to get back in your car. The reason, can I talk to you for 1 second? Can you hear me out? So I pulled you over. Maybe you didn't notice, but I got out of the car and I said, hey, please get back in your car because I conducted a traffic stop on you. And now you're not listening to direction. I need you to get back in the car.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am?
Call your supervisor.
They're on
You
the
have
way.
no right to
They're
do
on
this.
the way.
Call your
Just
supervisor.
to pull you over, yes, I do. So we're going to stay here. I don't mind. I'm not going to put you in cuffs or do anything like that right now.
For what? I haven't done anything.
Because you're not listening to my orders.
I
So
haven't done anything.
you need to relax. If you need to sit down, that's fine. We don't need to escalate any further.
I haven't done anything.
Okay,
Why are you
committed
trying to put me in handcuffs? What law have I broken?
Because you're not listening to me.
That's not a law. I know my laws.
Okay, so you disobeyed a traffic
I'm not
violation.
talking to you. I need a lawyer. I'm not talking to you. Get your
Okay.
supervisor. I need a lawyer.
That's fine. I got people coming.
I need a supervisor.
So what I'm going to need is your identification right now.
No, sir. Get your
Okay, so are you refusing to identify yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Get your supervisor.
I need you to identify yourself. So you're going to need to provide me with your identification while we're waiting. Because I'm
Get your
conducting a traffic stop.
supervisor. I haven't heard you call the supervisor.
I already got a few units coming.
Okay. Is your body camera on?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up so you can see me.
That's fine.
You have no right to detain me right now.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. I haven't broken any laws.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just.
Get your
Yeah, I'm right
supervisor.
there, Brookdale and Westminster in the lot where the little strip mall is. Do you work here?
I don't answer questions, especially from people who are attacking me.
Okay. Because she's calm right now. I pulled over for improper lane usage. She crashed over the middle there, and then she got out of the car. I'm not sure if she
I was
realized I was
turning
pulling
here.
her over.
Okay.
And so now she's out of the car. She's feeding back into the car or identify herself. So
Okay.
that's where we're at right now. I didn't need to go hands-on because she's still standing here. So
Alright, you want to
If we-
plate? You come back to it.
yeah, if you just let me know about the plate. Okay, So now I got a bunch of my officers here. So I'm going to need you to provide me with your license.
No, sir.
Okay, then you're going to be under arrest.
What began as a simple encounter quickly escalated as she stood firm in her misguided understanding of the law. Little did she know, it was about to cost her.
What is the reason for the
Improper
arrest?
lane usage.
No improper lane usage.
Yes, you crossed over the middle of the line.
No,
I pulled you over.
I was pulling
and
into this parking lot.
Okay, so you have one other option. If you do not provide me with your license right now, I'm going to take you to jail. Okay?
That is incorrect.
Okay.
I
Turn
know
around,
my
put your hands
laws.
behind your back, please. You got your cuffs on you? Yeah, I have mine in my pocket. Oh, I just switched. That's fine.
What is the reason for my detainment?
Because you're not giving your driver's license. You got
That
pulled
is
over
not
for
against
traffic.
the law.
You
That
got
is not
pulled
against
over-
my law.
Can I talk to you? You got pulled over for a traffic stop, whatever the probable cause is, it is what it is. You are driving a car, you're operating a motor vehicle on an Illinois roadway, and you have to provide your driver's license. If you fail to do that, you're going to be under arrest, so we can go through your things and find out who you are the hard way.
You have no reason for search. Where's your warrant?
You are under
Where's your
arrest.
warrant?
You are under arrest.
Where's your warrant?
If you want to go ahead and search your quick ass too when we get to my car.
No, where's your warrant? Where's your warrant?
I've already explained everything to you. We're not doing this.
I know my rights. I want my lawyer. I do not understand. I'm not under whatever you guys are doing. I do not understand.
Do you have anything on you?
No.
Sorry?
I have nothing on me.
Yeah.
You have no right to go through my purse.
I think it's good. Yeah.
No, you do not have right to go through my purse. You are incorrectly. I am not.
Stop resisting right
What
now.
is the reason for my detainment?
Because you're not providing your driver's license. We're past that point, ma'am. We are past
What
that
is the
point.
reason for my detainment?
Because you did not
I
provide
do
your
not
driver's
understand.
license.
I am not under this. I am not in agreement with this. I am not in agreement. I do not approve of this. What is the reason for your detainment?
You're not being detained.
What is the reason for your detainment?
Because you're not providing your driver's
That
license.
is not a valid reason.
Okay.
There is no reason for you to do this.
You can fight this in court. That's the whole point of this, right? So.
Yes, and you will all. What's your badge number?
Let's go.
What is your badge
Let's
number?
go.
A. Arbor. Please tell me your badge
It'll all
number.
be on the ticket.
All of your Fletcher. D. Fletcher. And A. You have no reason to go in my purse. Oh, I hope you have a good.
Yeah, you're under
Your police bonds will be in trouble.
Okay.
Your police bonds will be in trouble. Excuse me, put my stuff back. This is against the law.
All right, go ahead.
No.
All right, let's go take a seat.
What is your name and what is your badge number?
Where's this
Seat in the
thing?
car. I have good reason to ask for badge number.
You will have everyone's information.
I want all four of you.
Sit down in your car.
1, 2, 3, 4. All of your bonds will be in trouble. Just watch.
That's good.
You will be. Later, you'll see.
All right.
I do not understand.
Just so you know, you'll be audio and video recorded in here, okay?
Thank you. Please record everything.
Even after the police had taken control, it still hadn't dawned on her that she was going to jail, probably thinking that her rejection of authority would get her somewhere.
What is the reason for my detainment?
This was the reason.
That is not against the law.
Something that against the law.
I am not under that law, whatever it is. What code is that law? What code is the law?
When you receive a driver's license, you sign and you promise that when you are stopped by an officer that you will identify.
What is the code? What is the code number?
It's under I don't know the exact code, but you have to provide identification when you get pulled over. You were involved in a traffic stop today, and that's what happened. You have to say who you are.
There's no reason for me to be detained, especially in handcuffs. I do not understand. I do not understand. I do not authorize. I do not agree.
Authorize it, ma'am. You have to tell us who you are. It's not acceptable to say that you don't.
What is the reason for my detainment?
Because you wouldn't tell us who you are. Now we know who you are. But you have
You illegally searched me without a warrant. You legally took my possessions without my warrant. My red wallet, she had it in her hand and she took it and she went through it.
to find out who you are.
She had already seen my driver's license. Then she additionally went into my red wallet to see what else she can find. My red wallet was after she found my driver's license.
She had no reason to go into my red wallet.
And we're gonna get this sorted out.
Okay, I'm glad everything's being recorded. What is the badge number of the gentleman that's standing there has additionally been assigned to this? What is the badge number and name of that gentleman?
I don't know his badge number, but that's my sergeant, Sergeant Ragusa.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is my car locked? Did you?
Yeah, it's locked. And I'm not going to tow it or anything. I'm just going to leave it there.
We have no reason to tow it.
Well, subject to arrest, I'm allowed to, but I mean, I really don't see a reason because it's on private property. So.
Can I have my credit cards back?
Yeah, you'll get them. They're coming with you to the jail.
You said, yeah, you'll get them. You'll get them at the jail.
Yeah, so they're coming with you.
Why have you confiscated my credit cards? Why did you take them out of my purse and not my other things?
I got your purse right here.
Why do you have my purse? That was not illegal search. You had found my driver's license before you found my purse. You have detained and illegally searched my purse. You're detaining my credit cards at this moment. Is this car being recorded?
Yep.
Thank you. What time does your computer say? 10:30?
Yeah.
Do you know your bond number?
I'm sorry?
Do you know your bond number by heart?
My bond number?
Bond number.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Again, I would like to reiterate, I do not understand. I do not comply. Which Naperville police station are you taking me to? Oh, okay, I'm not aware of the address.
The woman, for unknown reasons, decided to test the officer's patience, failing to understand that her actions would backfire dramatically.
Okay, you can step out for me, please.
I will not comply with this. I will not agree to comply. I'm not going to help in my detainment. I do not understand and I do not comply.
Do you want to get Ragusa down here maybe, or give him a call?
What?
Do you want to get Ragusa down here, or no? Because then it seems like she's going to fight.
Soft ones.
Okay.
He's on his way.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just tell you how this works. Right now, you are under arrest, and we have to book you. The longer that you refuse to let us book you, the longer you're going to sit here. It's not going to go away. We're not going to go away. You're just going to sit here forever. We have to book you. Whether or not you agree with it,
I will
that's
not
just...
comply. I do not understand, and I'm not going to assist you in my unlawful arrest. This is incorrect, and I would like to talk to my lawyer.
Okay, well, you can't do that until we book you. Once we book you, you can talk to whoever you want to talk to. You're not going to get a phone call. You're not going to go to the bathroom. You're not going to get anything
in my arrest
until you let us book you.
For something that is incorrectly unlawful.
Okay, well...
I do not understand, and I do not
I'm just going to let you know, the longer that we wait here, we can wait here all day. I don't care. I'll be here. But if we don't book you here, we're going to take you straight up to county, and then you're going to spend the night at DuPage County.
Can you please tell me what is your name? What is your last name?
So,
and your badge number is 10059?
Yep, it's going to be on all the paperwork. But unless you let us book you, we're just going to take you up to county, where they're going to force book you.
What is the reason for your alleged... What is...
You want me to explain to you why I stopped you and then why you're under arrest?
What is the reason? What is the reason for my detainment?
Okay, so you're not detained right now, you are arrested.
I am detained. I don't know why.
Okay, so I'll explain it to you. You committed a traffic violation, so I conducted a traffic stop finding you.
Does your car have a
camera?
Yep. So that would have caught it. And then you got out of the car, I instructed you back to the car, so then you failed to follow my lawful commands to get back to your car during a traffic stop. Okay? Then after that, I asked you for your identification, which by law you need to provide on a traffic stop, and you refused to provide it to me after I asked you multiple times. This would have been a simple warning, but you've turned it into a ticket and arrest. So that's the reason why you're under arrest.
You were very aggressive, and you touched your gun, and you were very aggressive.
Because you got out of the car.
You weren't even nice. You weren't even nice. Why would you have to be so aggressive? Yeah, that was very threatening.
Okay.
And I was very scared because I thought you were going to reach your gun and pull it out, because it was very threatening.
Well, you got out of the car, so that's the reason my hand's on my gun, because I don't...
No, I was already out of the car when you go, hey, and I turn around and I saw somebody.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know you. I don't know what you're doing.
You saw a police car, a police officer in a full uniform with his lights on. So I don't know.
I do not answer questions.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Well, the
I'm
camera
not
will
asking
show
you anything.
everything. The camera will show everything.
Yes, it's also recording now, showing that you're not cooperating with us. Still.
I have rights.
Regus doesn't care. Take a count.
Well, he's right here. He's pulled up right now.
What is the name of your supervisor?
You'll talk to him when he comes in here. If you don't want to cooperate with me, why am I going to cooperate with you?
Excuse me, it's my right to have the name of the supervisor that's being assigned.
He's literally
to me.
He will come and talk to you himself.
Already given it to you too.
When I ask that, that's something that you have to give me.
I don't have to give you his name. I don't, actually.
Well, you'll find out later that you do.
Okay, all right.
Because that's appropriate.
He will give you his name when he gets in here. You'll talk to him, you'll see his badge, you'll see his name.
This is my sergeant, Sergeant Ragusa.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Sergeant.
What's your name?
What's yours?
Sergeant Ragusa.
What's your badge number, please?
4357.
Thank you.
Can you, what's going on?
I do not understand and I do not comply.
Okay, well, I can answer any questions for you. But before I do that, we'd like to get you in here so I can answer all your questions.
I'm not gonna assist in my detainment.
No, it's not assisting in your detainment. It's just cooperating to get you in there so we can.
I'm not gonna assist in my
process
detainment.
Well, they're gonna bring you in there. Is there a medical condition that we should be aware of?
I am on my menstrual cycle.
Okay. Is there something that you can't get out of the car? That you need to maybe see a doctor or something? Or
I will not answer any questions.
Okay.
The officers tried to get the suspect to cooperate, but she was determined to make their job difficult, ignoring the reality that she was no longer in control and that a jail cell was waiting patiently for her.
Well, they need to bring you into the jail for processing.
What is the reason for my detainment?
I've explained it a few times. So
I wasn't there, ma'am, so I'm just asking you questions.
So I'll explain it too for you again. So you committed a traffic violation.
Of what?
Sorry?
Of what type of traffic violation?
Improper lane usage. You crossed over the center boundary dividing line there. Okay? So that's why reason I pulled you over. So you pulled in the space, whether you saw me or not. I asked you, said, get back in your car. You did not get back in your car, so you disobeyed my lawful command. Then I asked you multiple times for your driver's license, and you refused to provide it. So that's why we're here.
Why did you grab your gun?
Because I don't know you when you're out of your vehicle.
Why were you so aggressive?
I was not aggressive.
So let's just kind of back it up. I don't know. I wasn't there, but I'm just trying to get to know what's going on. Can I first get what your first name is?
I do not give names or anything. You already have illegally searched my purse, and you are in possession of my wallet right now with my credit cards. You're in possession of my wallet and my credit cards, and there's no reason for it. Why didn't you put it back in my purse?
They're going to give you all that back.
But how come you didn't take the rest of my purse if you took my wallet and my credit cards?
I didn't want to break
I have
purse.
cash.
I could've
You didn't take
brought
the
all my
cash.
How about this? How about this?
Because I don't care for the money.
How about I answer all your questions, and in return, you just come on in here so that we can kind of get this.
I'm not going to do anything that is in agreement. I do not understand. I do not comply.
That's fine.
And I'm not going to assist in an unlawful detainment.
Okay.
No, sir.
Well, what's going to happen is that you are to be brought into the jail. I'm just kind of telling you what's going to happen so that we can move this process along. You are under arrest. Okay, you understand that. And what he needs to do is just bring you in there to start the process so that we can get you out of here. And in order to do that, there is a intake room in there that they want to bring you in. And let me just, so there's no surprises to you. I don't want you to be scared. I don't want there to be any issues, and I want to answer all your questions. What he wants you to do, which is part of this procedure, which is happening, okay, I'm just letting you know, is that we want you to step out of the car. They're going to bring you into the sally port or into the shakedown area over here, which is where they're going to search you to make sure you don't have anything else, because they have to do that before you enter the jail. And then once you're in the jail, they're going to take your cuffs off, they're going to put you in a cell, and they're going to answer a bunch of questions. Whether you answer them or not, that's truly up to you. They're going to get their process going, and as soon as they're done, they're going to let you go. As far as I know, as far as the charges.
Can you please tell me what is the code of the reason that he pulled me over? What was the lawful code of that?
How about this? How about I answer all your questions, not here in the garage, but inside there, and I'll answer all your questions if you do me the favor and just let us get the process going.
No, sir.
Okay, well, you can't sit in the car. Okay, you have to go in there.
Okay.
And the easiest way to do that is that you just step out and follow us in there.
I do not comply.
There is a charge for obstructing and resisting. You're already
What is
under
the
arrest.
code? What is the code for that?
I'll give it to you then. I'm answering all your questions. I'm trying to be cooperative for you.
Okay.
I wasn't out at the scene, but I'm surely here to listen to you and answer your questions. But in return, I would hope that you would cooperate with me. Okay?
I'm not going to cooperate. Nothing personal, but I'm not going to cooperate on my illegal detainment.
Okay, and that's fine. And as far as you disputing that, this is not the venue for it. You can dispute that in court. No problem with that. But what happens from here is you have to get out of the car and you have to come into the jail for processing. And what happens after that is entirely up to you. If you don't want to answer any questions, that's up to you. There could be additional charges, just be aware of that, but that's entirely up to you. You have every right to exercise your rights and all that kind of stuff, but what has to happen and is going to happen is that you're going to come out of the car and we're going to bring you in there for processing, and then you can refuse everything else that you want. Does that sound reasonable? Is that, you understand that?
No, sir. I do not understand
What part of
that.
do you not understand?
I do not understand and do not comply.
The choices are, we take you out of the car and bring you in there.
You
or
better not
just-
hurt me.
That's entirely up to you.
You better not hurt me. I have not done anything to be hurt.
It's not intentionally to hurt you.
Nope.
We're trying to take you out of the car, but
We can't leave you in this car.
I'm not going to assist in my lawful
That's
detainment.
not assisting in your unlawful detainment.
I'm not
You
gonna
are already
assist.
detained. You're already under arrest and you've been detained. Right now you're in handcuffs and we don't want to leave you in this car. We can't process you in the Sally port.
After further persuasion, the cops got fed up and made it clear to the woman that they had a variety of strategies for handling resistant suspects.
Okay? You
Nothing
don't have-
personal, sir, but I'm not going to comply.
Okay, well, you really don't have a choice, and
Is
we'd
there
rather.
anything we can say that can gain your cooperation at
No,
all.
no, ma'am.
And why is that?
Because I do not understand and I do not comply. At this point, I'm going to remain silent. I remain silent. I plead the fifth.
Okay, we're gonna take you out of the car, okay? So go ahead and take your foot in here. We're gonna go ahead and move your feet out.
Okay, do not hurt me. Do not hurt me. Because if you hurt me, I have not done anything to you.
Okay.
just want you to walk. Do not hurt me. Okay.
All right. You need to sit in this car or this chair?
I do not understand and I do not comply.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Why don't you sit down? Think about what you're doing. All we want
Can
you
you
to do.
pull my pants back up, please?
All we want you to do is
Can
to
you pull
walk
my
into
pants
the
back
chair.
up? Can you pull my pants up?
Absolutely.
Why don't you stand up so we can do that?
Okay, can you pull my pants up?
Can you stand up so we can do that?
No, please.
Okay, well, no, then I
Do
can't.
you need a paramedic or an ambulance to check you out?
Can you pull my pants up?
Can you stand up so we can assist you with
I'm
that?
not appropriately.
Can you stand up so
another
we can
body in
assist
here
you
so
with
we
that?
Cover my stomach.
Walk around.
No,
Can you please?
I'll get
Can you please cover my
He
stomach?
just texted me.
who?
Hold on. These are done. 4 from 22. If you're still at the jail or the PD, can you just come to Sally Court? Well, maybe we can bring her in there if you want to grab the door.
Yeah.
All right, if you're good with it, just maybe have an extra body. All right, I'll grab this side and I'll pull up for you.
Well, here, I'll
Or you
set
got
her
it?
up.
Well, you know, hold on a second.
Please
Hold, come
pull
here.
down my shirt.
I don't know what he said.
Just give a second.
Because I was saying we can each take an arm and then
Yeah,
we have the
the
legs
legs,
too.
yeah,
So,
okay.
so we're not dragging her around.
No, I don't.
I know my rights, and right now I know that you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Ma'am, we're trying to help you, but you're the one laying on the ground like a fish. Okay?
All we're
I do not
asking is
comply,
this.
and I do not understand.
Okay.
Complying has nothing to do with this. It's just being a human being and standing up.
All right, so if you want to take that side, I think she's gonna be that way again. So 1, 2, 3.
Can you please cover my body? Okay. Calm down, because my skin is.
Okay. Put her on. Sit her on the city position. Would you please walk in for us the rest of the way?
No, sir. Nothing personal, but I am not going to assist in my detainment.
Back
We're
to the
asking
wall.
again if you would please walk
Ready?
in there. Is that okay?
No, sir.
Ready? Go. No. Are you standing?
No.
Ready? 1, 2.
The woman was eventually charged with improper lane usage, obstructing an officer, and resisting arrest. If you thought that was psychotic, you haven't met Alicia, a deranged, self-declared sovereign who got her karma after she interrupted the police while they were conducting a traffic stop and had the effrontery to sermonize the law.
I do not consent. I do not comply to your legal fiction. I do not consent. I do not comply to your legal fiction. I am the law. Your legal is fiction. I am law.
Come on, Alicia.
On November the 4th, 2022, officers conducted a traffic stop on a car after observing that the license plate number was not entirely visible. Just as they began their inquiry, an unexpected voice cut in.
Hey there.
Hello.
Officer Reed, Fremont PD. You know why I stopped you?
No.
Your license plate. You can't see it.
Oh, yeah. That temp tag up there? In the
Yeah. Well, when you're driving down the road, it looks like you have absolutely no thing on you at all. You got license, registration, insurance with you?
Yes. Sorry, is there a better place for me to put that? Because that's where the dealership kind of...
Yeah, so you're supposed to have it inside the license plate well. Like, so when your lights are shining on it, your license plate lights, that's what they're fixed back there for.
Yeah, the dealership kind of just put it there.
Yeah, so what I always tell people is take, packaging tape, tape it front and back with packaging tape, and then put it on there so no water gets into it. You got your insurance card with you?
21, sir.
Okay, because you look a lot younger than that, man.
Yeah, I have my insurance. Okay, if I go in my glove box.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the vehicle?
What?
Is there anything in the vehicle?
Can I help you?
Huh?
Like, do you have any guns?
Oh, weapon. Sorry, sir. I just got off of work. No.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe a knife or two.
Okay, as long as you don't grab it, I don't care.
I don't like.
Illegal.
You're good. Is this your car?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Sorry,
You're good.
What are you guys doing?
Alicia, the self-proclaimed sovereign, confident in her delusional beliefs, challenged their every move, turning a routine stop into something else entirely. Didn't take long before tension spiked and patience ran out.
Alicia?
This is false.
Alicia?
This ain't legal. Legal is fiction.
All right.
Alicia?
I am law.
We need you to step back.
I am law.
Alicia, we need you to step back.
I'm the living,
Alicia,
breathing human
we need you to
woman
step
the
back.
land God left me.
I understand. Alicia.
Do you understand?
I do.
And I understand? I overstand you?
No, you
and
do
everyone.
not. Alicia, you need to move on.
No, I don't have to.
Alicia, you need to
can't
move
put
on.
your hands on me, because what you're doing is
Alicia.
illegal. No, what you're
Alicia.
doing is illegal.
It's not Alicia.
You can't put your hands on me.
Alicia.
Stay
Stop.
as fiction. I am law.
We're gonna.
I am law. What you're
Alicia,
doing
move
is,
on.
No.
Alicia, move on.
What they're doing is illegal. You don't have to.
I'm gonna go ahead.
What they're doing is illegal. They can call their sheriffs.
Alicia.
They can call whoever.
Put your hands behind your back.
I don't consent and I don't comply.
Okay.
I don't consent and I don't comply.
Drop your drink.
I don't consent and I don't comply.
Alicia.
I am the living, breathing human woman to the land God left me.
Station, we got one in
I don't
custody.
consent and I don't comply. I don't consent and I don't comply. I don't consent and I don't comply.
I'm gonna dump her.
That's not what you're doing to me. You're wrong. You got kids? Feel sorry for them. I don't consent and I don't comply.
Okay.
What did you guys put me in the handcuffs for?
Disorderly conduct and obstructing.
You guys, legal is fiction. I am law. I do not consent or comply
Maybe even resist.
to anything you guys are talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. I am law, sir. Legal is fiction. You're clear. And I don't feel sorry for anything that's about to happen to you when it happens.
Obstruction.
What's the charge?
Disorderly.
Obstruction, legal is fiction, sir. I am
Persistent.
law. What crime did I commit? What harm did I cause? What injury did I cause? What harm and injury have I caused, sir? Legal is fiction. I am law. And I don't feel sorry for what's about to happen to you or your family.
Be careful, Alicia.
No, you be careful, sir. I am the law. I am the creator. I am the living God.
With the claims this woman was making, it was hard to tell if she was a deep sovereign citizen or just mentally disturbed, but her continuous outbursts kept pushing the limits. The officers tried to do their jobs, but she wasn't backing down as her defiance only grew stronger in a desperate attempt to get a rise out of the cops.
I love you guys, but I'm gonna let you learn the law. I love all you guys. I love your kids.
Alicia, come on.
You're about to learn. I am the living God. You take away everything
Can I have you
from
stand up? Can you face the wall, please?
me. I don't consent, and I do
Alicia,
not comply
can you stand up and
to
face
your
the wall?
legal
I'm
fiction.
trying to
I do
take
not
the gun.
consent.
Alicia.
I do not comply to your legal fiction. I am the law.
Alicia, stand up so I
I
can take
do
the
not
cuffs off.
consent.
Alicia, stand up.
I do not consent.
Alicia, stand up.
I do not consent. I do not comply to your legal fiction. I am the law.
Alicia.
I do not consent.
I'm trying to take the
I
cuffs.
do not
Okay.
comply to your legal fiction.
Alicia,
I am the law.
Alicia, quiet.
I do not consent. I do not comply to your legal fiction. I am the law.
Okay,
I do not consent.
I'm gonna leave this
I
cuff
do
on.
not comply
Because she's pulling against
to
her.
your legal fiction. I am the law. I do not consent. I do not comply to your legal fiction. I am the law. I do
Lisa,
not.
move over this way.
I do not consent.
Okay, that's fine.
I do not comply to your
I'm gonna get the
legal
charges
fiction.
going.
I am the law.
All right, Lisa, I gotta get your pictures. Oh, look at the camera. Okay, look to the right for me. All the way. Like turn your whole head.
I do not consent.
Okay.
I do not comply to your legal fiction. I am the law.
Can you turn your head for me?
I do not consent. I do not comply to your legal fiction. I am the law.
Okay. Are you gonna turn your
I
head?
do not consent. I do not comply to your legal fiction.
Okay.
I am the law.
The officers tried to analyze the situation and determine if this crazy woman needed a jail cell or medical intervention. However, they didn't anticipate how bad the altercation was about to get.
You guys might have to take her to the hospital.
Oh, 100%.
She delayed your traffic stop.
I do not consent to your legal fiction. I am the law.
Legal fiction?
That's what she keeps saying. She knows she's a living God.
Oh.
She's not on the, or did she chain down the bench?
No, she's not.
No, she was pulling away from him, so we're just gonna leave her cuff behind her back, and she moves, she moves.
She's gonna have to go to the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
She was all the way down, like.
It's not.
Oh, she came from the bar.
Yeah, she walked out of the bar.
Look at Cantina.
Yeah.
I'm gonna overthrow your judge Monday.
Okay.
Let me out.
Okay.
Take me where
Well,
you
we're gonna take you out down to the ER. Okay.
I
Could you scoot forward real quick?
You're not taking me to ER. Why do you take me to ER?
Because we gotta get you cleared for jail. Okay.
I'm okay for jail.
Hey,
don't need
I
no
gotta,
ER.
Alicia, I gotta get you cleared from the.
I'm
I know.
letting
Let's
you
go.
know.
Come on, stand up. Come on.
I'm overseeing your judges.
Okay.
You guys don't got authority over me.
Come on, Alicia.
You
Let's
guys
go.
ain't law. You're fiction.
Okay,
Your
come on.
legal is fiction.
Come on, Alicia.
Your
Come
legal
on.
is fiction.
Come on.
And I hope you have kids too. Cause you know why? I control that. I control everything. Your legal is fiction. You don't scare me. You're bitches, bullies, cowards. I'm law. I'm law.
Come on.
You're.
Oh, you want to? Let's get 84 to search her quick. We haven't searched her yet.
What's that?
You want to have Sam search her quick?
Yeah, before we go down.
What's my fake charge? Your fictitious charge? Cause I'm law. I am the living, breathing human woman to the land my creator left me. I am Alicia to the Sanchez's. I am not that all caps name you proclaim. I got authority over you.
Okay.
You've been deceived, sir. I'll go sit in that jail cell all day long.
Okay. Can I have you step up, please?
No.
Alicia, I need you to step up, please.
I don't consent. I don't comply.
Alicia,
I do
come
not
on.
consent, and I do not comply.
Alicia, please step
I
out of
am
the vehicle.
law. I am the law.
Come on.
I am the law.
I can search her in the car.
I do not consent, and I do not comply to anything. I am the law.
Alicia, please step out of the vehicle.
Alicia, come on. Just step out of the vehicle so she can check you.
I do not consent, and I do not comply. I am the law.
Okay.
Legal is fiction.
Alicia, please get out of the vehicle.
Legal is
Alicia,
fiction.
let's
I
go.
do not consent.
Come on.
And I do not comply. Legal
on.
is fiction.
Alicia, take your
Legal
feet out.
is
Come on.
fiction.
Alicia,
Come on.
the car.
Legal is
Alicia,
fiction.
come on.
Legal is fiction. I do not
Alicia.
consent. I do not comply.
Her foot's gone.
right,
Let's slide her this way.
Don't.
Hey, Alicia, don't quit.
Legal
Come on.
is fiction. I am law.
Alicia.
Your legal is fiction. I am law.
Come on, Alicia.
Your legal is fiction.
Hold on.
Okay.
Your legal
What did she
is-
caught on?
You guys are hurting me.
I know.
Okay, come on, Alicia. Come on.
Oh, you guys are hurting yourselves. My creator protects me.
her down from here.
Just,
Can you sit up?
hey, do not.
I do not consent. And
There,
I do
just
not
check her. I got her
comply.
legs.
Legal is fiction. I am law. Have a good day. Go have a good day.
Okay.
I am legal. You're fiction. I am law. Have a good day.
Okay.
Got it underneath your butt.
All right.
So sorry for you guys. Love you guys.
Okay.
Love you. You have no authority over me. You're a
Be transporting one female down to the ER. 55855.
You guys are soulless. You have no soul. You have no authority over me.
The assault got worse by the second, and it became evident that this woman's craziness was not about to die down anytime soon.
I am law. You sold your soul and sacrificed your
Can you call and advise that we need one cleared?
You're evil. You're a demon. You'll never have authority over me. I don't care where you put me. You put me in a jail cell or in a house, You're gonna learn.
Affirmative. Call the
Keep
ER. Just
sacrificing
let them know
for
I'm
your
coming down with one.
position. You're
Be cleared
weak.
for 1700.
You're cowardly. You're weird. You'll never be who I am. I don't care where you put me. I'm gonna go overseeing your judge because he has no authority over me. I am law. Legal is fiction. Think I care you put me in this weak ass jail cell? I still love you. Love is law. Love is the law of the land. I always love you guys. You're slaves to a system that you can't beat. I feel sorry for you and your family because they're not about to make it here too much longer. I'm trying to save you and your family. That Mason buddy system is weak. They're bitches, cowards. They can't stand for me. I feel sorry for you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Savior. And when you care if you take me to a jail cell, you can take my soul from me, bro. What's your name, sir?
Alicia, you know who I am.
What's your name, sir?
Detective Kitty.
You're a bitch. You
Okay.
ain't no detective. You live in an illusion, sir. I got something for you, though. And I don't feel sorry for nothing that's about to happen to you and yours. You remember my name, though. You're always going to remember me. I'm a woman. Blessed. With authority. Love. I control everything right now. Stop by put me in these handcuffs. You already know. But you know what, Kitty? I love you. But you know what? Your big ass is going to prison. Along with all the others. I don't care what you do to me. Because they taking my spirit of God. You're fiction! You sold your soul to be who you are. You ain't got nobody. You're not taking me to the hospital. Take me to the county. That's where you feel you want me to be. Take me to the county. Quit being a
I gotta get you cleared first.
You ain't gotta get me cleared.
Oh, I'm
You
gonna
need to
have
get your own self cleared. You're the one living in an illusion. You're the one who sold your soul to be a bitch, not me. My creator's always gonna protect me. Homeboy, you got something coming for you. You live in an illusion. You sold.
We're on this side, doctor.
You're nothing.
It became clear that she wasn't thinking clearly as the police got her medical help, but that didn't stop her from displaying her utter disconnection from reality.
Okay, Alicia. Alicia. Okay, this is the doctor from the
Hi.
ER.
I'm Dr. Park. What's going on tonight? You having a bad day? What's going on? Okay. So.
I'm happy.
You're happy?
I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Big breaths for me. Nice.
I don't consent and I don't comply.
That's fine.
I am the living God.
You what?
I do not consent and I do not comply. Your legal is fiction and I am the living God. Please don't put your hands on me.
Gross intoxication by behavior of everybody smell. Are you in any pain anywhere?
I am the living God. Please do not put your hands on me. I do not consent and I do not comply to your legal fiction.
Are you in any pain anywhere?
I am the living God.
Cool.
I do not consent and I do not comply to your legal fiction. You guys know damn well what you're doing. You sold your soul, bro, to be who you are. I have a soul. I'm the spirit of God. You're taking me to jail for them? For what? Because I told you what you were doing wasn't right? Because I told you what you was doing is evil? You're that much of a coward? You don't care about your kids? Because my creator is coming for you and your kids. for what you're doing to me and my people. I don't care about sitting in a jail cell. Don't hurt my feelings. You guys don't scare me. But you should be scared for what's about to happen to you and your family. Repent. I love you. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to you and your wife. That money ain't worth it, bro. That title ain't worth it. Tell my brother every day. The white don't give a f about you. But let me tell you something that's true and real and honest. I run shit. Not Dan Bradinsky, not Jeremiah Ray, none of them. What's your charges, kitty? What's your pretend illusion? What is it? Please tell me my charges.
I'll issue you charges when we get up there.
What's my pretend illusion charges? Because it's not law. It's an illusion. What is it? What is it? What's your illusion? Please tell me. Sir, I'm being respectful to you. Please tell me your illusion. To me. What is it? What's my charges? Be professional. Don't let your ego bother you, sir. Okay, well, be professional. What's my charges? Because I never said nothing disrespectful.
I'll issue your charges when we get up there, Alicia. I'm driving.
Okay, I never said nothing disrespectful to you.
You've been very disrespectful.
All I said was the truth. What? That your legal is fiction? You're a coward? Okay. That's the truth.
You're entitled to your own opinion.
You sold your soul to the devil to participate with the state, which is evil. So what have I said disrespectful to you, kitty? I told you the truth. As a man, you can't handle the truth? That's the truth. Since you're a coward and sold your soul, be professional and tell me how you're abusing me, sir. Because your legal is fiction, I am law. You have no right to place me in these handcuffs. I don't hate you for it, because you don't know no better. You're dumb. But I want to know my charges, please. You can arrest me, but you can't tell me my charges?
Because I'm driving a motor vehicle, Alicia.
Why was it? You're driving a motor vehicle, so that's why you can't tell me my charges? Mm-hmm. Coward. Because that's what you are. You ain't a man.
Okay.
What man is a woman fighting for freedom? You're a Nazi. Keep getting that money, buddy. You got something coming for you.
Are you
where you guys fund me? You guys.
Are you threatening me?
Is it a threat, sir?
You're calling me a Nazi?
Do you think it's a threat? I don't know. Your ego gets bruised easily. I don't know what you people consider threats.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm letting you know right now, though, you put the handcuffs on the wrong woman. I am the living God.
Okay.
And you got something coming to you by my creator, the Heavenly Father, yeah. If you look at that as a threat, then yeah.
Alicia was certain that she had the upper hand, convinced her wild beliefs would tip the scales. But reality had other plans. Her words meant nothing here. And one way or another, compliance was inevitable.
Your ego was hurt because your 5-year-old little inner emotions got offended. That's why you put me in handcuffs, sir. That's what happened. You're a 5-year-old. Kitty, how do you feel knowing you traded your soul for your position? And I'm the living, breathing spirit, the living God. Bro, you used to torment me my whole life. You should feel like shit, bro. You sacrificed your grandkid for your position. I know everything. You guys are gonna pay for what you're doing. You guys are shedding blood for your positions with your family members. I love my family members. So if it takes you guys bringing me out here to a jail cell to save my family, I will. Because you know why? It don't bother me. I know I'm doing good. My heart's right. I ain't did nothing on my conscience. You know how bad your conscience would be, bro? Just dealing with me. You're hurting people. You're causing harm and injury to innocent lives, innocent souls. For what? A paycheck? Is it worth it? Because your judge has no authority over me. I don't mind coming out here if that's where you feel you want to bring me. You can take me to a hole and put me in it. And they gonna stop what's happening. She's a demon. She's a Jezebel. She don't have no soul. How do you people do what you do? And then try to label somebody like me a bad person. I got a heart. I love people. I love you. I don't want you guys to be like this. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to be like this. I want everybody at peace and love. I want everybody to be okay. It's sad. You guys are like this for money. It's sickening. You ain't never gonna stop me or my shine, though. You'll never have authority over me. I am law. But I pray, you guys pray and repent, because what's coming, I can't stop for you and your children. I'm just letting you know. It's sad you guys are sickening like this. You'll learn the hard way, and I don't want you guys to learn that way. Go read the Bible, bro. It's real. I had to learn it the hard way. Once I have my daughter, please learn it. That's all I can say. I don't want war. I don't want none of that. I just want you guys to be better people. You guys can't hurt me. You guys can't do nothing to me. Can you let me out, please? Take me out.
665, go ahead.
You have to wait till they get done with somebody who's in there.
Hey, can you please just let me out the door?
No, we will when we pull in, okay?
You guys are demons. You guys got a rude awakening with what's about to happen. How do you feel, Jason? None of that army, nothing. You don't get nothing.
Alicia, I wasn't in the army.
Good. How do you feel about yourself, selling your soul, though, for who you are? You don't have a soul, bro. What are you gonna do?
Okay, Alicia, are you gonna get? Okay, are you gonna get out? Don't worry about me. Are you gonna get out of the car, Alicia?
What are you gonna do?
My kids have nothing to do with it,
So
Alicia.
you don't even care. You're a demon.
Okay. Thanks, Alicia. Let's go over here.
Well, you gotta stay out here, though.
Alicia, listen to these guys.
Don't talk to me. You sold your soul. You're a demon. Suicidal or homicidal?
Hi. How are you?
That's. I need a copy of that, if you could, please.
I don't consent or comply.
Here's your.
I am the living God.
Here's your copy. Here's your copy.
Hey, I stand on dry land, superior court dorm of my creator of heaven in this ground. I stand with all rights retained. I stand with all rights retained.
Come on in.
I stand with all rights retained.
Alicia, you
Do you understand?
Alicia.
And understand? I overstand
Alicia.
you and everyone in this room. I am the living
Alicia,
God.
walk inside or they're going to put you in the chair.
2 seconds. I do not
You're gonna walk inside or not?
I do not consent or what?
You can walk inside or you're going to sit down.
I do not consent or comply.
How do you always do this when you come in? Why can't you just cooperate? Like a normal human being?
I am the living God.
In the end, Alicia was charged with criminal trespass, resisting arrest, theft, and obstructing official business. Next, we have Curtis, a delusional litigant who resisted the police based on made-up ideals and went as far as trying to intimidate the police with a firearm.
Fourth Amendment right. You know you have to.
Get out of the car.
You see my hands? Do not violate. Do not violate.
Get out of the car.
No, sir. You didn't say anything, bro. That's Fourth Amendment right. This is a lawful arrest. Unlawful break into my car.
An opportunity to answer for that in court.
On April the 28th, 2024, a traffic stop took a bizarre twist when a man caught speeding and weaving through lanes decided to complicate matters. When the cops approached the man for further investigation, he began to spin a web of made-up legal arguments that would not help him in any way.
Roll down the window. No, roll down the. Turn the car off. 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 All right. Go on, step on out for me.
No, I ain't gonna step up for you.
Yeah, you do.
No, that's a Fourth Amendment.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Fourth Amendment, bro.
Get out of the car.
Fourth Amendment.
Get out of the car.
Dude.
There's a gun in the car. Get out of the car now.
Dude, I don't.
409, 427. Step it up. See if you give me traffic. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
I don't have to.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes,
Call
you do.
Superior. Call your superior.
I am the supervisor. Get out of the car.
Call your sergeant.
Get out of the car.
I'm requesting.
Get out of the car.
I'm requesting your superior.
Get out of the car.
I'm requesting.
I'm giving you a lawful order. Get out of the car. I will rip you out of the car, and you will go to jail for obstruction at this point.
Quote the Fourth Amendment for you.
Get out of the car.
No, I'm not. I don't have to.
Yes.
If you want to pull me over for whatever you want to pull me over,
get out of the car.
Give you my information.
Get out of the car and stop reaching over to the passenger seat. Put your hands up.
My hands are right here.
Out of the car.
My hands are right here.
Get out of the car.
No, sir. No, sir.
Out of the car.
Call your superior.
Get out of the car.
Call your superior. Call your sergeant.
You can either get out of the car or I'm going to break the window and take you out.
You know you have to.
No, I don't. Get out of the car.
Fourth Amendment rights, you know you have to. Don't have Fourth Amendment right, you know you have to.
Get out of the car.
You see my hands?
Out of the car.
You see my hands?
Get out of the car.
No, sir. No, sir. Done nothing wrong. Done nothing wrong. Write me my ticket.
No, out of the car. Get out of the car.
Write me my ticket and get me the out of here.
Get out of the car.
You got 4 minutes. You know that by law.
Yeah, I'm 10-4. I got a non-compliant subject with the signals there in the car. Get out of the car.
No, sir. No, sir. Fourth Amendment.
Out of the car.
Violate. Do not violate. Do not violate my rights.
Out of the car.
No, sir. No, sir. I don't have to.
Out of the car.
No.
Before we break the window and take you out of the car.
I need your badge number.
2357. Get out of the car. We're not doing this.
Badge number, name.
Out of the car. You got a window breaker?
Badge number and name.
Get out of the car.
Badge number.
Out of the car.
Look. I'm gonna reach my phone.
Get out of the car.
This is my wallet. This is Tic Tac. See that?
Get out of the car.
I'm not touching that.
Get out of the car.
Now, here is my phone. Fourth Amendment, bro. You can't do that. You got that? I'm gonna sue the whole.
That's fine.
And you will be out of a job.
No, I won't.
So will you.
This is your last chance.
Despite all the warnings from the police, the suspect refused to comply until the police took swift actions that the suspect never saw coming.
Don't my Fourth Amendment right.
This is your last chance. I'm going to break your window.
You can't pull me out. Come on. You can ask
yes, I
for
can.
license.
All right.
You can ask for
Can you get out?
You can ask for anything.
Hey, come on.
Really, dude?
Yep.
Really?
We're telling you to get out. You're not getting out.
Come on.
Really?
Let me see your hands. Now. Let me see your hands. Your hands go up in the air. They are not fucking move. Do you understand me?
Is this all being video? Is this all
It's all being video recorded.
Okay.
Out of the car. Now.
Yes, sir. Can I reach for this?
No, get out of the car.
He's got a gun right there.
I got a gun. I'm on my hands. Bruh.
Hands behind your back now.
Bruh. Yes, sir. Sir,
We're done.
Yes, sir.
Reaching for a gun?
Yes, sir.
Bad idea.
Sir, yes, sir. I'm just... Y'all are violating my 4 minutes.
Stop clenching your hands.
Resisting, dude. I got that neck and shoulder, dude. I'm just a
Then you should have listened. But I told you get out of the car.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I got that in my pocket. You want to take it out? Take it out. Dude, I don't want to hurt nobody, bro.
I'm
not poked out. Bro, I am poked out. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Stand up.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. What the f? You violated my 4
No, I didn't.
rights. Yes, you did.
Spread your feet apart.
Yes, you did.
Spread your feet apart.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Take that knife right out of there. Yes, sir. It's on my right side. Thank you, sir. Other than that, no, sir. No, sir. No, nothing. No, nothing. Holy shit. Trying to get home, and I'm getting arrested because my Fourth Amendment right. No, my Fourth Amendment right, bro. Holy shit. I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of you, man. You think Clint Gordon?
It's open.
Oh, bro.
Sit in the car.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. I will sit in the car. Sir, yes, sir.
After the suspect was taken care of, the officers went further to search his car, and it didn't take long before they started to find very disturbing and potentially precarious details.
An empty beer can.
What's that?
And it was loaded. Be Union Sam 15 Springfield Armory XD. I believe it's gonna be a 9mm.
The police went ahead to speak to the suspect's wife, who didn't hesitate to tell them every single detail behind her husband's actions.
Did he really pull his gun?
He kept reaching for it. That's why I wanted him out of the car.
Okay.
The gun was on the front seat, out of the holster.
I'm
when I walked up,
100% honest with you.
I saw him call you, and I asked her to turn the car off and step out of the car. He refused to. I originally stopped him for doing 87 and a 60.
Listen, I'm not making an excuse. I'm giving you the full broad spectrum here. He has some mental issues. He is on medication for it. He has been drinking.
I know he has, because he had an open beer bottle in his hand.
We've been fighting all afternoon. He took off on me while I was at the neighbor's house. I've been trying to get him to just come home. He must finally decided to come home. But he's been trying to tell me all night he was going to kill himself.
I didn't want to do the traffic stop with him being, one, possibly intoxicated with an open beer bottle.
I understand.
And a firearm on the front seat, and he didn't want to get out of the car.
He is not at all in his right mind.
Once the additional units got here, we did break the window because he didn't want to get out of the car.
And while we were breaking the window, he was reaching and grabbing the gun.
No.
And I just told him he's suicidal. I mean, I have texts he sent me. Please don't tow my car.
It's going to get towed. Well, he will be at the Charlotte County Jail. Okay. So for right now, he has 1 count of resisting or obstructing an officer.
Are they? I don't even know.
And he's going to have 1 count of
Will we let him
DUI.
out?
So he's going to be going to jail for both of those. He has to be in custody for at least 8 hours because it's an alcohol-related offense. But whether he has a bond or not, I don't know. You have to call the jail in a couple hours. Nobody will tell you.
Can I get your card?
I don't have one on me, but I can give you my name if that works.
Yeah.
We'll give you a case number with the tow information.
Before I reach in here, I have a knife in here.
You're good. You're good. His knife is on the hood of my car somewhere.
Can I take his wallet and stuff?
Yeah, I'll give you his wallet. I'm gonna have to take his ID. But,
sorry, I forgot I was in. But I have a concealed weapons permit.
No, yeah. So, I mean, so does he. But I'm not gonna do a traffic stop with a loaded gun on the front seat of the car, out of a holster. So he doesn't have a choice but to comply. So
for the last 3 hours that he's going to.
Does he normally carry the gun with it out of the holster on the front seat?
Never.
Curtis, on the other hand, didn't stop invoking rights and beliefs that seemed to defy all reason in a bid to escape the walls of a jail cell. Unknown to him, his fate was sealed.
I wanted your sergeant. I wanted somebody that's above y'all. I'm telling you right now, y'all broke my window, my glass. For what? Tell me to get the out. Now, you didn't tell me what you pulled me over for. You didn't say anything, bro. That's Fourth Amendment right. As a goddamn right, bro. Keep playing. Y'all jumped on me, bro. I gave in. What the was the next? Y'all? Yeah. I hope y'all had y'all's cameras. I'm gonna use that shit against you. And it ain't maritime law, I guarantee it, because I will not walk into that goddamn jail. I will not walk into a courtroom under maritime. You better call a superior. I asked for superior. You're in here. I asked for a superior. Get me one out here. Right now, I want a superior. I want a sergeant, lieutenant, who is over all of y'all. Now, I want a superior. Fourth Amendment law, bro. Y'all broke my. You don't think I want y'all in trouble. This. You don't think I don't know my constitutions? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna tell you what. Y'all gonna find out. You don't know. I don't know my constitution.
What's the problem tonight?
What's the problem? I got pulled over and yanked out of my car. My window busted because I wouldn't get out. But he didn't ask me for license, registration, or anything else. He just said, step the out. You know what? That's Goes against the Fourth Constitution.
Against the Fourth Constitution?
Fourth! It goes against the Fourth Amendment Constitution.
I couldn't understand what you were
Yeah,
saying.
exactly. None of y'all can.
How much you had to drink tonight?
I ain't had to drink tonight.
It smells different than that.
No, I don't.
I thought you wanted to talk to a sergeant.
Yes, sir.
I'm right here. What do you need?
Fourth Amendment that y'all jacked me out of my car. You don't ask me for my license. You don't ask for my registration. You don't ask me my insurance. Just step out the car. I said no.
Sounds like he gave you a lawful order.
So lawful order don't mean shit.
Oh, it don't?
Lawful order don't mean shit. That's what you think. Okay? This ain't Polk County. This ain't Fort Myers. I'm going to tell you what. I will go to court with all of you. It don't matter. If I sue you, I'm going to sue you. And I'm going to get a lot of money out of this.
What do you need me for?
What I need you for is because they snatched me out for no reason. All he had to do is I asked for his license.
You asked for his license?
Not for his license, for his... Jesus Christ. I got my hand. Okay, for his badge number and his name. Okay, it's kind of hard when you're handcuffed by back.
You can't talk when you're handcuffed?
Exactly. Because I'm being cuffed and stuffed, and now I'm just enraged. That's the point.
The point is that you're enraged.
The point is they jacked me out of my car.
Okay, sounds like you need to comply with the lawful order.
Why didn't I don't have to deal with lawful orders. What's the Constitution deal with, bruh? Did you not deal with the Constitution?
Sure.
When you signed as a cop, you're a sovereign citizen.
I'm not a sovereign citizen.
Yes, you are. As a cop, you are a sovereign citizen.
All right.
Once you commit, you are committed to the Constitution. You're committed to the Constitution, bro.
What did you need me for? Anything else?
No, this is a lawful arrest. Unlawful break into my
You'll have
car.
an opportunity to answer for that in court. Anything else you need from me?
Really?
He kept arguing with the officers, convinced that if he said enough, he'd prove his point. But no matter how hard he tried, it seemed like he was only digging himself deeper, unable to see that his efforts were leading nowhere.
I'm asking you a question. It's yes or no. Do you need anything else from me?
Yes, I need a lot from you.
What do you need?
What are my rights? What is your badge number?
3198, Sergeant Barker.
Sergeant Barker.
Yes, sir.
3198.
All right.
There we go. Because you can see I'm not impaired. That's it. I just repeated your name, your number. You can see because I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
That's why your breath smells like alcohol, because you're pissed?
Nah, bro. It's y'all can claim anything you want to claim. So y'all always do that, bro. Y'all always do that.
All right. You don't need anything else from me then?
Yes, sir. I need a lot of things for you. Why'd they break my windshield?
Because you didn't comply with the lawful order.
Okay, I don't have to. They need my license, my registration. That's all I have to show in my insurance. I can put it on the window and not have to pull it down. That's all the information you need. All the information you need. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You wait. Yeah. 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 See,
what else do you need? You said you needed a lot of stuff. What do you need?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
I need to let go. I mean, what the f am I doing here? This is where I live, right here. How was that? What was I pulled over for? Was anybody mention what I was pulled over for? What was I pulled over for?
I didn't pull you over, so I don't know.
Well, I need to know from him.
I don't think he's talking.
I need to know from him. Him. I need to know his badge number, his name.
It'll be on the bottom.
Badge number? No, f you. I'm asking and I'm requesting his badge number and his name.
You all you want. I'm done talking.
I want his badge number and I want his name. He pulled me over. I need it. Now this is gonna be on video. Yep, it's gonna be on video. It's gonna be on everything. This. Bust my window. Y'all didn't ask my registration, my license, or my insurance. and you busted my window. Didn't tell me what I was being arrested for. Violation, Fourth Amendment. Just tell me to step out, which I ain't gotta do. I ain't gotta do. This is gonna be an easy case, brother. You might as well let me go, bro, because you know it's the best thing for you to do. This is a case against y'all, not against me.
Curtis was eventually charged with resisting an officer without violence, resisting an officer with violence, battery on an officer, and DUI. The delusional litigant was a real source of frustration, but he was nothing compared to this delusional man who thought he could drive without a license because he was a traveler. But he soon found out that his warped sense of the law had no place in reality.
Because you're really violating the national.
You need a Florida driver license, not this.
You can't violate the law, bro.
Get out of the vehicle, sir.
Call your supervisor.
I don't gonna call my supervisor. Get out of the vehicle.
And I'm not under the color of law. I'm not under the color of law. I'm a national.
On May the 11th, 2022, the police pulled the car over for driving without tag lights. When the police began to ask the driver some questions, they soon realized they weren't just dealing with a minor issue. The driver, a self-proclaimed sovereign citizen, was about to turn this simple stop into something far more complex with his delusionary beliefs.
Let me have your driver license and your registration. Huh?
Don't have driver's license, don't have registration.
You don't have driver license, you don't have registration, so what are you doing?
Jurisdiction. I don't drive. I travel. Council jurisdiction, man.
Okay, do me a favor, get out of the vehicle.
No.
Turn off the car and get out of the vehicle. Turn off the car and get out of the vehicle.
You really gonna violate me right here?
Yes. Turn off the car and get out of the vehicle, sir. This is the last time that I'm gonna ask you for it.
I gave you my national identification card, man.
Get out of the vehicle, sir.
You're really violating the national.
You need a Florida driver license, not this.
I don't drive, sir.
Okay.
I'm not in your jurisdiction.
Get out of the vehicle.
Can you call your supervisor?
My jurisdiction is Broward County.
Can you call your supervisor?
Get out of the vehicle.
Can you call
Sir, you need to make this a lot easier on yourself by just exiting the vehicle for us.
Just get out of the vehicle.
We've asked you more than once now. We've asked you a few times.
Can you call your supervisor?
Get out of the vehicle, sir.
I'm not getting
You need a driver license to drive in the state of Florida.
I driver's license. I don't
Sir.
need registration. I don't need none of that. I'm not in your
Sir,
jurisdiction.
get out of the vehicle.
Counselor jurisdiction. That's the law. It's on my window.
Get
See my flag?
out of the vehicle. Get
See
out
my
of
flag?
Get out of the vehicle, sir.
Call your supervisor.
Okay, this is the last warning for you to get out of the vehicle.
Can
Okay?
you call your supervisor for me?
Sir, if you don't get out of the car, we're going to take you out of the car. Understand that. We're asking you to go ahead and just step to the back.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way. You choose.
So you're gonna violate?
Nobody's violating your rights. We're asking you to come out of the
my
car.
rights by telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Okay, so I'm violating your right. Get out of the vehicle.
You can't violate the law.
Get out of the vehicle, sir.
Call your supervisor.
I don't gonna call my supervisor. Get out of the vehicle.
Call your supervisor.
When you get out of the car and you step back here, we'll call our supervisor. We want to talk to you out of the car.
Here right now. I need the supervisor here right now. Right now. I am not exiting my conveyance.
Yes, you are exiting your vehicle.
No, I'm not. Call your supervisor for me.
Sir, this is the last time that I'm gonna ask you.
Call your supervisor.
For some reason, the suspect continued to cling to some unrealistic rights, but nothing could prepare him for what the officers had in store for him.
Call your supervisor. Because you're violating the national.
Can I have
You had
one
no
extra?
reason to pull me over at all.
94 to my 1020,
What was
please.
your probable cause to pull me over? You had no reason.
You don't have driver license.
Listen, you had no reason to pull me
Okay.
over. It's because of the report that I did earlier today about my accident. Yeah. So there's no probable cause of you.
Okay. I'm gonna call my supervisor
I'm not a
when you
fiction.
get out of the vehicle.
I'm not a fiction. And I'm not under the color of law. I'm not under the color of law. I'm a national.
Well, so you can 10-8 there. We're gonna have one there. Okay. Get up. Wait a sec.
Signal 22, the color was the 56 block music 506 unit, Mr. Tobin.
No.
Hello. 2314. 12 Alpha, 7 everything, 10-4. Yep. 2314.
Pick the badge up. Move your foot.
In the end, the suspect was charged with resisting without violence, driving with a suspended license, driving without a tag light, failure to display registration, driving without insurance, and other minor infractions. The suspect pleaded no contest to resisting without violence and driving with a suspended license in exchange for other charges to be dropped. He was assessed fines totaling over $300. Still on the topic of psychotic sovereign citizens, we have Antonio, a self-empowered man who thought he was privileged to be paid for his identification, but soon got a rude awakening.
I must uphold my duty to uphold my rights. I am not failing to produce my license. You all are failing to produce your payment. Okay. You're either going to need a payment or a bona fide claim.
You're not getting paid for your license.
But it is going to be a bilateral agreement. It cannot be a unilateral agreement.
On October the 3rd, 2024, an officer stopped a vehicle for a traffic violation. When the officers approached the vehicle and requested for the driver's particulars, the driver, who was later identified as Antonio, became very defensive while quoting some non-existent rights that were at best delusional.
You are. I need your driver's license and insurance now. I'm giving you my driver's license. I need your effective payment. I don't have no necessity to give you my commercial property without any reason.
Driver's license and insurance.
Data.
Driver's license
How
and
are
insurance.
You today,
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Okay.
I'm here to help. I stopped, or he attempted to stop me while I was in the midst of going my way.
After you cut through a funeral home and drove a funeral procession and drove down the median, yes. So I need your driver's license and insurance.
Why?
We just told you. I just told you. Yeah.
Is that a violation?
Yes, it is a violation.
Of what right? Of what
driver's
code?
license? Listen, I'm not playing your game for too much longer. Okay.
I'm not trying to play.
You are. Driver's license and insurance.
I'm not looking to play a game with you.
Okay.
I would like to know, do you have a bona fide claim?
Driver's license and insurance,
I have no problem. Are you hearing me not refuse to give him my license? I have no refusal, but it is going to take a payment.
Okay.
Am I not entitled
I'll pay at the station.
Am I not entitled to an effective amount of payment for self-determination? I can determine the value of my own time. I can determine the value of my own private property.
Okay, perfect. Now
is it not my right to pick who is my authority? You are not authority to me. I'm just here to help.
Okay, driver's license and insurance.
I would love to give it to you.
Okay.
Do you have $10,000 effective?
Yeah, I do. It's at the station. Let's go. Driver's license and insurance.
Go ahead and do this.
We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. The only place you're going is in the back of his car if you don't give me your driver's license and insurance right now.
I conditionally accept. Do you have a bona fide
step out of the car.
Do you have a
step out of the car?
Claim?
Step out of the car. Step out of the car. You're failing to provide identification. Let's get another car here, please. You need to give me your driver's license and insurance.
Why is it that I would give you my private property for nothing in exchange? Are you coming between me and my God? Are you not allowing me to serve God as authority?
I need your driver's license and insurance.
Is it that you are insisting that you are authority to me?
Driver's license and insurance.
Are you compelling me to believe that government was formed so that government could control people, or the people to have the right to control government? Okay. I must uphold my duty to uphold my rights. If it is that I violate those, then I may subject myself to your authority or jurisdiction. If it is true that you violate me in any way, shape, or form, then you all will be held liable, and the judicial system will uphold the justice inside of the meritocracy. As simple as that.
Are you going to give me your driver's license or not?
Do you have payment effective immediately? I'm not belligerent. I'm not combative.
Okay, then
but
get
I
out
can't imply authority.
Okay.
Are you insisting that I must abandon my belief? Must I proceed without faith in Christ and faith in the goodness and faith in myself? I must be competent. I must believe in the authority that I have in myself.
Your belief is your belief, but we have a job to do it, and we have the right to do it.
But it is true that I must uphold my duties, even if it is that you were to break my windows, pull me out, do me dirty, and get me in it. I would have this on record for the
absolutely, and we don't want to do that, and I will have that on record. We do not want to do that. We would like your compliance to the law.
Driver's license and insurance.
I will let you know now on the record that you have been noticed that you all are racking up liabilities for
okay, I don't care about anything you have to say.
If it is true that you all are going to beat me or something, or that's what you all intend.
We don't want to do any of that.
Brutalizing the vehicle, all of that is just going to be penalized and liabilities racked up.
We would like you to comply with the rules of the road. Where you're stopped for an offense, you produce your license.
I am not failing to produce my license. You all are failing to produce your payment.
Okay.
You're either going to need a payment or a bona fide claim. Brother,
okay.
You don't seem to be all that friendly.
Okay.
You can't.
I'm very friendly because you haven't been ripped out of your vehicle yet.
I'm looking to work with you all.
We're just dealing with a driver violation, and you're escalating it to something other than that right now. And there might be reasons you're escalating that. We don't know.
But if it is true that you all are going to get ready to bust windows, you just hit the car, all of these are going to be penalties and liabilities that you rack up.
You can take up what you want. We're just asking you to comply.
If it is true that you all are now about to beat on me or any way I have
at the moment, we're asking you to comply and produce your driver's license.
With the officer's patience wearing thin, they tried to reason with Antonio, who turned out to be nothing short of a brick wall.
Last chance, okay? We've been here long enough. I told you.
Are you the highest authority here?
What do you got? What do you got?
How may I help you?
Can you roll it down a little bit more so we could have a normal discussion at least?
Would you mind backing up, and I would indeed lower the window for this brother here.
Okay.
Would you back up so it is that I can have a one-on-one?
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Good. How may I help you?
Well, this officer pulled you over, so he needs...
May I stop you there first?
Go ahead.
He did not pull me over. I voluntarily stopped after he waved at me in the road.
Okay.
I am paid. How may I help you? I'm a civil guy. My brother may need some help, or he may be looking to tell me, hey, So I'm stopping to see what it is that I may help him with.
Okay.
That's the first part.
Okay.
Please continue, brother.
So, he's stopping you for a traffic violation. Therefore, you are required to produce ID as a driver on the roadway.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I could understand that from that point of view.
Okay.
Now, can you understand my point of view? Because I study law and understand this stuff. Why is it that I am compelled to be in the democracy and provide and consent to a situation that I am not in my best interest? It's not beneficial. Why won't I shape the situation? Instead of saying no or denying him, why is it not that I make it beneficial for myself? It is my property. If he's compelling me to believe, hey, you owe me this license, I say, hey, okay, well, I don't mind giving it to you if you have payment for it because it's my property, just like it's my time.
But he's not looking to keep it.
But still, he's looking to do something.
So why are you looking for money if he just wants to look at it?
I told him because it is something that has to do with law and on the record.
Okay.
If it is that I give him my property without anything,
okay, let me stop you there. But the law also states, as you know, because you said you studied it, you have to produce your license to an officer when it is requested for no payment.
Now, let me go ahead and let you know that. That is not law. That is indeed policy.
No.
These are called statutes and codes.
Illinois compiled statutes. That's
exactly,
what it says.
Statutes. These are for corporations.
Law.
I have the right to uphold my inalienable rights.
You can uphold your rights. That's what rights are for you to uphold them. And you as a person driving on the roadways, that is a privilege that you have.
I don't mind letting you know that it is not a privilege for me. Maybe
then what is it for
privilege.
you?
It is a right. I have the right to travel freely.
And in agreeance with exercising that right as a motorist on Illinois highways to drive upon these roads, you have to produce your ID when requested by a peace officer.
Now you understand why I cannot provide you with my private property, because if I provide you with my private property and you run me and say, hey, this is what he identified as, this guy on this piece of paper has already contracted with the state to abide by these laws and rules. So guess what? I give you that, I'm going away because I did something wrong and I identified with who I was not. Okay. But if it is true that you don't know me and you cannot compel me to believe that I have some sort of contract with the state or that I owe you anything, then how is it that I must oblige?
As a motorist, you must oblige.
I'm not a motorist? I mean, that's a description. That's
okay.
Up to your,
so I think we are at the point, since I don't know your first name, I'll call you sir.
That's a reference that I typically let people go by.
Okay.
Especially when they're acting under color of law.
Okay.
So now I'm going to ask you, before you go ahead with your sir, are you intentionally looking to violate codes and statutes, federal, being deprivation of rights under color of law?
What's going to
that you are indeed now infringing upon
what's going to happen, sir, is if you do not provide your ID and step out, we will force entry to this vehicle.
I conditionally accept upon presentation of a bona fide claim. Would you like to pay for it?
No, I would not.
No, so it is that you are saying that you are going to take it, you are stealing from me, or are you saying that you are coming after what you are owed?
The cops repeatedly warned him about the repercussions of his behavior, but he turned a deaf ear and stood by what he believed in. However, those beliefs soon landed him in a world of trouble.
We are using it for identification. No one's taking it. No one's stealing it. No one's borrowing it.
Utilize my property for identification without me affirming my property as identification. I'm not looking to identify.
Okay, sir. What I'm letting you know right now is I think we're at an impasse to where you are not following lawful direction from us, so we will force entry into the vehicle. I'm letting you know.
I am indeed agreeing to oblige to whatever it is that you need me to do.
You're not getting paid for your license.
But it is going to be a bilateral agreement. It cannot be a unilateral agreement, because if I allow it to be a unilateral agreement, then it is that you are going to be authority and you're going to have jurisdiction. So then once this goes to court, the judge is going to say, hey, this guy
is the bilateral agreement?
The state was allowed
is the bilateral agreement you wanting money from us for your ID? Then what's the agreement?
We can have the agreement that if we presented 3 agreements so far. 1, the agreement that I am going to give you my license upon presentation of obligation, meaning a bona fide claim stating that I have already owed you my license. Now, if I don't have that, which I know you don't, the second option would be to compensate me for it in a way, shape, or form. Wherever way you may think is beneficial. Hey, I can have you do this for me. I can have you do that. Just make it beneficial. Or have the payment ready that I have affirmed for what I need for my time and my property. Or the third option was, I said you all can remove all these vehicles, remove all of your property, and we can go about our day.
That's not going to happen.
Well, what if I go ahead and put my license up right here? Or my property, should I say, to make it more clear.
We are at the point where you are now under arrest, sir. For obstructing. You are now under arrest.
Upon presentation of bona fide claim.
Step out so we can place you under arrest without having to damage your property. If you do not step out now, we will force entry into your vehicle.
I conditionally accept stepping out
then step out.
And getting
then
under
step
arrest
out now.
upon presentation
then
of
step
a bona fide claim.
To step out now
I also
right now.
would like to put you all on notice now that if it is that you all intend on getting violent with me or aggressive, please do not mistake
we intend on doing what we need to do to effect an arrest.
Fancy clear to go on the other side?
If it is true that you are now...
Don't reach for anything.
That's good. All right. You want to take your seatbelt off for us?
I conditionally accept being arrested upon presentation of bona fide claim. You are all going to be
Step out of the car.
Come on, just step out. Come on.
me in my dick?
You're resisting.
Wow.
Stop resisting and just walk out of
Damn.
Get down.
Get the legs.
Got his arm. Get the legs.
Just left eye, you all right?
Yep, I'm good.
All right, let's get the cuff on him. Who's got the other cuff?
This is fun.
Give me a second set of cuffs.
There you go.
Wait, close. Bring it close. We just need this other one.
Damn, I like white people though. Anyone never thought I'd be this black man.
Yeah, let's pull that arm out.
Hey, you guys.
Just help him pull by the elbow.
Just to let you know, you are now lawfully ordered to owe me $10 million. Hey, Judge, please rock with me on this one.
All right, just put your arm out.
You're hurting me.
Put your arm out.
All you have to do is let your arm out.
Put your arm out.
How about we get up?
Freely let your arm out on your own and we'll be able to get up.
Let your arm out, sir.
Can you not hurt me anymore?
Let your arm out. Let your arm out.
Can you not hurt me anymore?
To cuff you, okay? Wheels got it, Taylor.
You're good. He's pulling on this one.
Stop resisting. Where's the other cuff at? It's right in my hand.
The authorities made sure they taught him that he was not special and that the law applied to him like everyone else.
Got it, Sean? Alright, I think we're good. Wagon. That's him, right?
We got both arms?
Roll him off, Tyler, your way.
I got his legs and locked up.
Watch his feet.
You guys good?
Yeah, don't. You know what?
I got
I'm you guys are good? I think you guys should check on me, man.
Some zip ties.
Zip ties? Hold on. Zip ties is crazy work, bro. I'm not that belligerent.
You've been kicking and resisting the whole time.
Dude, anybody would do that. With 8 grown men coming to attack them.
Oh, you go.
It's in his jacket.
Can you answer it?
Wait a minute, man. You could answer it if you're more cooperative, that's all.
I actually didn't deny any times. I think it was all.
Double lock on feet.
I think everyone will realize that you all were the ones that were not agreeing.
Sit straight up. You got double locks on the back?
What are you grabbing for? Let me pat you down real quick.
I'm gonna put your shoe on.
Now it's double lock. All right, you want to stand up, or you're going to freely walk back with us? What car?
This one. Whoever's.
64. All right.
1, 2, 3.
We'll get it.
Let me pat you down one more time.
I don't want to go in there. Why are y'all taking all my stuff?
All right, go ahead, sit. Get your feet in.
Get in there.
Come on, man. Get in.
I conditionally accept being under arrest upon presentation of bona fide claim.
Turn your feet in, bud.
I don't mind letting you all notice once again that you all are under collections for all of these liable damages, for not only to the car but to my person, for the time and consultation that I've given.
Get your feet in the car.
The sooner we can get you out of those handcuffs, all right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
Come on, man.
We'll get you out of those in a second.
There you go.
Close the door.
Keep them in so you don't hurt yourself, bud. Wait, hang on.
After Antonio was put in his place, the police conducted further investigations and discovered incriminating evidence.
Tyler, do you smoke in there? Yeah. That's what,
Fresh.
Yeah. That's what I was smelling through the window right away.
So you had one of those that were like, I'm not going to roll down the window until...
I wasn't even here for any of it.
Oh, really?
I'm just telling it and inventory in it.
might be this person.
In the end, Antonio was charged with a felony, possession of controlled substance, and misdemeanor, resisting/obstructing an officer. In another case of sovereign citizens and licenses, meet Gina, who didn't believe she needed a license to drive a vehicle.
Or under normal conditions, travel at his inclination along the public highways or in public places.
You have a right to travel. You have a right to travel by your feet or your horse, but you have to have a driver's license.
No, you do not. I know, you're an officer and you think you know all the laws. Sorry, but nobody knows all the laws.
Face that way and put your hands behind your back.
Ow!
On April the 5th, 2022, a police officer initiated a routine traffic stop for expired tags. Little did he know, he was about to encounter a self-proclaimed sovereign citizen who would test the limits of his patience and training.
Hi there. Yep. Hey, I'm Officer Kennedy, Myrtle Creek Police. Conversations being recorded, okay?
Yes, it is.
The reason for the stop today is to notice your tags are expired. Do you have your license on now? Is that a firearm under your jacket? Don't reach for it, just answer it. I don't know. I'm asking if it's a firearm, so if you reach for it, we have issues.
It is.
Okay, don't ever reach for it, okay? Okay. Will you do me a favor? I'd like to remove that from you.
I would rather remove it myself.
Okay, you're not going to do that. You're not going to put a firearm in there. Okay, so just hear me out. Stop talking. Just let me explain, okay? It's for my safety. I don't mean any harm to you.
Excuse me, but it's about my safety.
Okay, I'm not going to hurt you, nor am I putting off an intimidating
Well, I'm not going to hurt you.
This is what I would like to do, okay? All I would like you to do is cross your fingers like this, put your hand on your head, and I'd like to just grab it and take it out. I'm not going to seize it or anything.
No, I do not want my weapon outside of my vehicle.
Where's your ID?
I do not want my weapon outside of the vehicle.
Where is your ID?
I am willing to put my weapon on the dash so that you can clearly see it.
Do not touch that gun.
Fine.
Okay.
Then it'll see where it's at.
Put the paperwork on the dash for me. Put the paperwork on the dash.
Why?
Because I'm telling you to, and it's a lawful order. Put the paperwork on the dash now, and put your hands on the steering wheel and don't move them. Okay? You're being confrontational. You have a firearm. We're not going to play that game. I'm going to get your name, date of birth, and I'm going to continue my traffic stop. Do you understand that?
I think I'll just plead the fifth.
That's fine. I recommend that. Well, if you're not going to plead the fifth, you're going to need to present me with an ID. Can you point to where your ID is?
No, sir. You told me to put my hands on the steering wheel.
But you told me you were going to plead the fifth, which means you're not going to talk anymore. Okay, if you're not going to talk, you can't tell me your name and your date of birth. Does that make sense? So will you tell me your name and date of birth?
Not until I present this paperwork.
Okay. 3216. Can I get another unit? I'm going to get my chief down here for you.
Okay.
Keep your hands right where they're at.
I will keep them there as long as I can.
Okay. Perfect. They need to remain there and your hand needs to stay away from them.
And I already told you, I will keep them there as long as I can. This is not exactly a comfortable position.
Not yet. Female's verbally uncooperative.
I am not uncooperative. I am simply answering you without lying.
Not at this time.
The driver's confrontational attitude quickly turned a simple traffic stop into a powder keg. As tensions rose, the officer found himself in a delicate dance between maintaining authority and avoiding escalation.
See, you guys always do that. You guys always make something up that isn't there.
What did I make up today, ma'am?
You're saying I'm being confrontational. I'm not being confrontational.
Okay, maybe let me use a different word. Argumentative.
Well, maybe argumentative, but I'd say so are you, because you're not getting everything you want exactly when you want it.
Yeah, because I gotta survive every contact, and I'm gonna get what I want when there's a firearm involved.
You know what?
It's gonna happen.
I'm sorry, but it's the police that have proved themselves to be unreliable.
Oh yeah? Have you ever met me before?
Yes, I have.
You've met me. Where did you meet me?
Matter of fact, really doesn't matter.
Okay, so you haven't met me, so therefore you have no idea whether I'm reliable or not.
All I know is you're wearing a monkey suit.
A monkey suit? I believe it's a police uniform and a badge. But that's fine. I get what you're trying to do. You're mad at the badge, not at me. I'm just trying to go home every day.
I don't trust the badge.
Okay, you don't have to trust me, but not that I don't trust you, I can't trust you because I don't know you. Okay, I stop hundreds, possibly thousands of people every year, And I have to survive each of those contacts for
a
duration of 25 years.
I understand that.
I know how to do that, and I know how I want people to react if they do have a firearm. And so that's what I go off of, okay?
And I was willing to compromise with you, but you're not willing to compromise. You want it
What
your
is the
way.
compromise?
I am willing to put it on the dash, or even to allow you to put it on the dash. I would
like to do that.
Willing to allow you to remove it from my vehicle.
Okay. I can work with you on that a little bit. If I'm going to put it on your dash, I'm going to unload it first.
That's fine.
Okay.
After a heated exchange, the driver finally agreed to let the officer secure her firearm. But this small victory was just the eye of the storm, and the officer had no idea what was coming next.
Will you put your hands on your head with your fingers crossed so I can remove it from you? Thank you. I appreciate that. Any other firearms with you?
No. Can I put my hands down now?
Yes, ma'am. If you could keep them at least visible, that would be wonderful.
Now, can I begin going over this paperwork with me that you're going to thoroughly disagree with me on anyway?
I'm not saying I'm going to disagree with you. It may be legitimate, okay?
It is legitimate.
Okay.
I've done
Well, that's
my
fine.
research on my own.
Once I get this done, we'll move on with the rest of the stop. You don't get to decide how things go. Okay. I'm all about respecting you and trying to work with you.
I was trying to be helpful.
You were not. I was
Yes,
asking you to do something and you were refusing to.
I was talking about with getting the bullets out of the gun. I was just trying. It would have been easier and faster to get the bullets out if you'd have pushed the release.
Okay.
That's all I was trying to say.
Before that, I was giving you a lawful order, and you were refusing to obey that. For personal feelings, I understand that. You did not prefer it that way. But there's times during a traffic stop or an interaction with police, you have to set your personal opinion or feelings aside to obey a lawful order.
You put my weapon on my dash.
Afterwards.
No.
Correct.
You
After I
agreed
told you
to put my weapon.
Okay, we're going to stop this. I'm
on
going to wait
the
for the
dash.
chief, and we'll go from there. I'm going to put it on the dash now. You need to not reach for it, and I'm going to put it on that side. Will you roll that window down?
I have to turn.
Just turn it to the on. Yeah, accelerator on. That's fine.
Sorry.
Actually, I'm gonna hold it here until the chief's here.
When asked for identification, the driver unleashed a barrage of pseudo-legal arguments that would make any constitutional lawyer cringe. The officer was about to learn firsthand why sovereign citizens are considered the torment of law enforcement.
Okay, where's your identification at?
I will just wait for your chief.
Fine with me. Ma'am, is there a reason you're being difficult? I'm trying to give you every opportunity to...
Quite honestly, I don't feel like repeating myself. And if I go through all this with you, then I have to go over it yet again with the chief.
Okay.
I don't feel like repeating myself.
Okay.
So, I am not refusing to identify. I am simply requesting that you take into account that there's more to it than maybe even what you know. I know, you're an officer and you think you know all the laws. Sorry, but nobody knows all the laws.
I've never claimed to.
I would certainly hope not. I feel bad for anybody that has to.
So, Chief, will you roll that window down for the chief so he can hear everything that's being said?
The arrival of the police chief brought hope for a quick resolution. However, the driver's continuous refusal to cooperate was about to turn this traffic stop into a full-blown legal circus.
Okay, can I have your license, please?
Just real quick, man. I'm just sitting on my name's Chief Bruce. Let you know I got my camera going too, so it's recording, okay?
Okay. I've got my camera recording as well.
Okay.
Now, as I told you before I relinquish my information, I am going to go over this paperwork.
Okay, that's fine.
So, as you're asking me for my driver's license, I do want you to know that the right of the citizen to travel upon the public highways and to transport his property thereon by horse-drawn carriage, wagon, or automobile is not a mere privilege which may be permitted or prohibited at will, but a common right which he has under his right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Under this constitutional guarantee, one may, therefore, under normal conditions, travel at his inclination along the public highways or in public places, and while conducting himself in an orderly and decent manner, neither interfering with nor disturbing another's rights. He will be protected, not only in his person, but in his safe conduct. And I can give you where to find that if you would like.
If we don't need to, the U.S. Supreme Court has already squashed that, so...
No, the U.S. Supreme Court has not.
Yes, they have, and you do have a right to travel. You have a right to travel by your feet or your horse, but you have to have a driver's license.
No, you do not.
Okay, we can argue this later, so you need to provide the officer with your driver's license, or you will be arrested for failure to carry and present.
For what crime?
Failure to carry and present a driver's license. It's a Class C misdemeanor in the state of Oregon.
Without a crime, it is not a failure.
So you have to let go of it. You have to
Why do
I
have to let go of it? I presented it. You can see it.
Do you have a concealed handgun license with you?
No.
Okay. Do you have your insurance for the vehicle?
Not required.
Okay. Good. Whether you feel it's required or not, do you have insurance information? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Do you have registration information? Whether it's required in your opinion or not, do you have...
I don't know if it's here in the car or not.
Okay, so you just don't know. Okay, that's fine. I'll be back.
As the situation spiraled further out of control, the officers decided to arrest the driver. Little did they know this was only the beginning of a bureaucratic nightmare that would test everyone's resolve.
Gina, this is the deal, okay? You need to step out of the vehicle because you're being placed under arrest for carrying a concealed firearm.
You're placing me under arrest for a concealed firearm.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I ask what led you to that decision?
Okay, well, you're carrying a concealed firearm, and that's a crime in Oregon.
Ma'am, do you recall I asked you if that was a gun underneath your jacket?
And I said yes.
Okay, so by me not being able to tell whether it was a gun or not, it was not in open plain view, right? Okay, so it would have been concealed if I can't tell that it's a gun.
You could obviously see the butt of it.
If you got your sweatshirt covering that gun, it's concealed. An open carry is open carry, nothing obstructing the firearm or the holster that it's in.
So had it been on the dash or like flat on the passenger seat,
or had it been on your side without a sweatshirt covering it, that's not concealed. But you have it under clothing, that's concealed.
And additionally, it's also a crime to present me with a driver's license knowing that it's suspended. I see you were convicted of driving while suspended in late December of 2021, which was only a few months ago. Additionally, you haven't been reinstated at all since then, so there's a pretty good inclination that you knew you were suspended and knew that license was not valid. That's also a crime in the state of Oregon.
You're making assumptions.
No, that's...
You're making assumptions.
Oh, as far as your knowledge of that?
You're assuming whether I knew or did not know.
Right, I never said I knew for a fact. Okay, I'm not in your mind, I can't know that. But there's pretty good evidence to show that you likely knew. But additionally from that, for the concealed firearm, yes, you are under arrest. So we just need you to step out. We don't want it to be incident or anything. Just ask you to step out and face the panel up there for us, please.
So maybe like I explained to you, this isn't the place to argue it. That just makes things worse. That's why there's court.
Yeah, you guys looked for the most petty thing that you could to arrest me for.
Okay, well, we didn't
I'm willing to bet that in the process, you guys have got a whole lot of other things going on. So before we jump to that, I'd like to know what I was pulled over for.
I told you, you were stopped for expired tags. Okay, additionally, the registered owner of the vehicle is suspended. It appeared to look similar to you based off the picture I pulled up before I stopped you. But in and of itself, I can stop you if the registered owner of the vehicle is suspended and the description would match. Additionally, you have a light housing on the back here that's broken. I didn't notify you that that's why I stopped you, because I was primarily just stopping you for the tags. But I mean, we can point at things, but I don't want to nitpick with you. I don't want to argue with you.
Even as the officers calmly explains the charges, the driver's defiance reached new heights. She was about to learn the hard way that sovereign citizen arguments hold no water in the real world.
Okay, this is kind of what we're going to do. You're obviously very familiar with the courts. You referenced the Supreme Court earlier in the stop, okay? So you know that that's the place to argue this stuff. So at this point, that's why you're under arrest, okay? So we're going to ask that you step out. We don't want an argument with you. We don't want any altercation. So your car, so you were convicted of driving while suspended recently. So
you have no insurance on the vehicle.
You guys have no legal right to tell it.
Okay, again, you can argue that in court.
But I'm talking to you now.
Okay, this isn't the place for these arguments, okay, ma'am? So I'm going to ask you to go ahead and step out of the vehicle. And if you refuse
I will step out of the vehicle. However, the U.S. Supreme Court has already ruled that a vehicle is a household effect.
Okay.
Therefore, you have no right to tow it.
Okay. Again, you can argue that in court. You can argue that. You can file lawsuits. You can do what you like.
So,
okay?
in other words, what you're saying is that you don't care.
Get him on the camera.
That you are stomping all over my country.
What I care about is this is my job, okay? I am educated, I'm informed, I get the training on laws and court rulings.
But that does not mean that you know all the laws.
Okay.
And that does not mean that you are kept up to date on the U.S. Supreme Court's rulings.
Right. So I'm pretty kept up to date. And again, if I'm wrong, I'll eat crow later, okay? But this isn't the place for it.
Eating crow later is not going to help me.
Okay, well, it might. So, go ahead, ma'am. Go ahead and step out of the vehicle.
In the
You are under
meantime,
arrest.
you guys are taking something that you have no legal right to take.
Again, not the place for the argument.
Finally realizing that her legal theories weren't going to save her, the driver reluctantly exited her vehicle. It was a harsh lesson that no amount of pseudo-legal jargon would overcome handcuffs and a patrol car.
I have not even said that I'm going to tow it yet, but we need you to step out now so we can get you in custody safely, and then we'll go from there. So please face that way. Face that way and put your hands behind your back.
Ow!
Good.
Would you please
Do you need two sets of cuffs?
I have a right shoulder injury.
Okay.
So
Chief, will you hold this arm? We'll put 2 sets of cuffs on you.
And please.
We'll do our very best. I'm only limited by these 2 cuffs.
Too right.
It'd be a little better if you were able to hold a little more still.
I'm sorry that I'm not standing still enough for you. I'm a little bit scared.
Okay. Let me check the tightness on this one.
Real quick, ma'am, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't be used in court of law. You have the right to have a present lawyer being questioned. If you're not or to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at no expense. Do you understand those rights, ma'am?
I'm going to double lock these just so they don't tighten up anymore on you.
You want this second? You want this?
Okay, man. I'll have you walk back this way with me. The front of my car here.
Okay, I know you say you're pleading the fifth, but do you have someone who is a licensed, valid driver who can come take control of your vehicle within a reasonable amount of time, which would be within the next 20 minutes or so?
Bryson. His neighbor.
Okay. And are you still living at the Caneyville address? It's on your license? I'm only asking because I'm trying to think about how long it's going to take somebody to get here.
Yes, I live in Caneyville.
Okay. Would you like to call Bryson to see if he can come get your vehicle?
I would appreciate it.
Okay. Do you have a cell phone that I can bring out here? And
it's on the windshield.
Okay. Can I grab that to bring that out here
Yes,
for you?
you may.
All right.
In a twist of irony, the once defiant sovereign citizen now found herself cooperating with the systems she so vehemently opposed. As she sat in the back of the patrol car, reality began to set in. Even sovereigns can't turn back the hands of time.
I'll have you step this way for me. And just right around me to the door here. So the best way is going to be to get up as close to that corner as you can, face me, and then sit back, and then swing your legs in. Do your best. You can take as much time as you need.
Officer, you're going to have to.
Okay, how would you like me to help you? Would you like me to hold pressure on your back so you can slowly go in?
Do you want to hold onto your sweatshirt like this?
That'll work.
Okay. Slowly lean down.
Slow as you need.
A little more, yep.
Okay.
Keep going. There we go.
Awesome.
Yep.
What's up? Okay, so your head should be clear now. And I'll give you some time to get your legs in.
It's not as easy as
I know, it's difficult.
Okay, this is...
You want me to go on the other side and pull on you?
Can you push my feet up?
Yep. There we go. I'll sit you up. Perfect. There we go. Okay, would you like a window down?
No, thank you.
In the end, her misguided stand against authority resulted in charges of driving with a suspended license and carrying a concealed weapon without a permit. Next, we have this delusional sovereign citizen whose best response to being stopped for a speed violation was to run from the very law she believed didn't apply to her.
Would you like me to call an ambulance for you? Get out of the car, ma'am.
Stop!
Ma'am, get out of the car.
Stop it!
On October the 26th, 2023, an Oklahoma City police officer pulled over a driver for a simple speeding violation. Unbeknownst to him, he was about to encounter a self-proclaimed sovereign citizen who would turn a routine traffic stop into a bizarre roadside spectacle.
I can hear you. I need driver license and insurance, please. I can't hear you. I need your window down. You're speeding.
I'm not.
You are. The speed limit's only 60. You're going 75.
So was everybody else.
Right. I can't pull everybody. I'm not going to license and insurance. I need your driver license and insurance, ma'am. Do what? Okay. You got an ID on you? Okay, I need you to step out of the vehicle then. Do what? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, ma'am. Can you roll the window down? Can you open your door so I can hear you? I do have my camera on. Can I have your driver's license and insurance?
You don't have it on?
I do have it on. Can I have your driver's license? I'll call my supervisor. Can you call me? Can I have your driver's license and insurance? Okay, I'll get one out here for you. I need your driver's license and insurance.
I'm going to run out of gas and my daughter's driving because she's hungry.
Okay, I get that, but the quicker I get your license and insurance, the quicker we can get out of here.
Okay.
The quicker I get your information, the quicker we can get out of here.
Okay, she's
Thank you. I'll be right back.
As the officer attempted to verify her information, the driver suddenly remembered she had a pressing medical emergency. Coincidentally, this urgency materialized just as she was asked for her license and insurance.
Yes, ma'am. My supervisor, do you want me to call an ambulance for you? Would you like me to call an ambulance for you? Okay. My supervisor, would you like my supervisor? He's still on the way. Okay, would you like me to call an ambulance for you?
When the officer tried to arrest her, the driver unleashed a chaotic performance worthy of a daytime soap opera. Her creative excuses and resistance only served to turn a simple ticket into a full-blown theatrical production.
While you're following me around, you put your hands on me.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car, ma'am.
Stop!
Ma'am, get out of the car.
Stop it! Now!
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
I am not.
Get out of the car.
Stop it! What are you doing?
Get out of the car.
Stop it!
Get out of the car.
Stop it!
Get out of the car, ma'am. Get out of the car.
Get the f*** away from us! Get the f*** away! Get the f*** away from our bed!
Get out of the car.
I'm not. Get away
Ma'am,
from me.
get out of the car.
I'm not. Get
Get
away
out of the
from me.
car.
I told you my daughter's having an emergency.
I understand that. I told you I'll request EMSA.
No,
You
we're
cannot
not
run
on
from the
EMSA.
traffic stop.
I don't have to contract with you. Stop. I'm not contracting. contracting with you.
Get out of the car.
Call 911.
Get out of the car.
Call 911. Call
She's not getting out of the car. Come out of the car.
I'm not getting out.
Get out of the car.
I'm not contracting.
Get out of the car.
I'm not contracting.
Get out of the car.
I'm not.
Get out of the car.
Hey, please.
Get out of the car.
I'm not getting out.
Get out of the car, ma'am.
Let go of me, man.
Ma'am.
Let go of me. No, let go of me. I'm not getting out of my car.
Get out of the car.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to get out. I'm not getting out of the car. I don't have to. Dude, I'm not getting out. Okay. Go in and get you some food. Go in and get you some food.
Ma'am, you need to step out of the car.
Go in and get food. Stop, let go of me. No,
ma'am.
I don't have to contract with you, man. I don't have to contract with you.
Get out of the car.
I don't have to contract with you.
Get out of the car.
I'm not going to. I don't have to contract with you. Please stop.
Please don't hurt her.
Still holding on to her. Not getting out of the car.
I'm not getting out. I'm not getting out. Stop. My daughter needs food.
I'm not trying to hurt her.
Go in and get your food. I'm not getting out. I don't have to. Dude, I don't have to. I don't have to contract with you. Girl, go in and get you something to eat. Go. Go get you something to eat. That's why we came all the way here, because I'm out of gas and she needs food.
Despite the trouble that she had caused, the driver seems determined to audition for the role of most difficult traffic stop of the year. Her next act would prove to be her most regrettable yet.
Please let go. Please. Please let go of me.
No, ma'am.
My daughter is ill. And
You're not helping. You're not helping with that.
I am helping. I'm trying to get her food. And I was driving the same speed limit as everyone else.
I explained it to you.
You took my license and you were...
You'd be good to go.
I'm not doing that.
I was going to write a quick citation. You were going to be good to go.
Dude, my daughter's...
And I understand that. And I offered to call IMSA for you.
I don't want IMSA. We don't contract with IMSA. I don't have money for IMSA.
It was just to check on her to make sure she was okay.
I have been doing this since she was 5. I would like you to let go of my arm.
I'm not going to let go of your arm, man.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just remain here because I'm not getting out of my car and you're not jerking me out. So you can go write your citation, and I'm going to get my daughter some food.
We're past that now, so you decided to run.
I didn't run, man. I don't contract with you. I gave you what you asked for, and I asked you to come on because I have to get her food. My daughter... I wasn't speeding.
What's up, man? Oh, you know,
trying to get people that we actually traffic with. You're a trafficker, and you've got me here breaking my arm. Because you probably traffic all the dope in here, don't you? Okay, I'm asking you to let go of my arm. I'm asking you to let go.
Supervisor's here now.
Please let go.
No, ma'am. I'm not letting go. You're going to get out of the vehicle.
I'm not getting out.
Ma'am.
I'm not.
I'm Lieutenant Goodman. Listen,
I'm not.
Listen to me.
I'm not. She was sick.
Your daughter, relax.
She was sick and we were... I'm not leaving this car.
You're going to get tased.
I'm not
if you
leaving.
don't step out.
Okay, then tase me. I'm not leaving my car. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I can't. My arm. Please stop.
And that leg, and we're going to stand up.
You broke my left arm.
We're going to stand up.
You broke my left arm. Leave me alone.
We're going to go back.
I didn't do anything. I'm not going. I didn't contract with you guys. Stop. I didn't contract with you. I didn't do anything.
I got torqued pretty hard, so...
Stop. Please stop.
No, that's fine.
Stop. Stop it. Stop. I didn't contract with you guys. I'm not getting in here.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Okay, you can hurt me. I don't care.
We don't want to hurt
my daughter. I'm trying to get her food.
We're here till she gets here.
Cross your legs, okay?
Cross your legs for me.
Just stop. You guys all traffic's open here. And you're sitting here doing this to women and children.
The arrival of backup brought hope for a resolution. However, the driver had apparently mistaken the scene for a debate club meeting, creating a standoff that would test even the most patient of officers.
Ma'am, I'm Lieutenant Goodman. I'm the supervisor you asked for to come to the scene.
I know. He was
me
laughing at me, and I needed to leave.
Calm down, listen, okay? Let me know. Okay? He did his
his job, okay? She was not in medical distress. We could have sent an ambulance where you were if you needed one.
I want you to leave me alone, please. I didn't contract with you guys.
Okay? I don't even know what you mean by contract. You were violating some type of a traffic law that got you stopped.
I wasn't.
He realized that there was not a medical emergency there. He said he was going to write you a ticket and let you know.
He didn't, though. None of that's true. None of that. He did stop me.
Okay.
He did.
I'll tell you why.
He wouldn't. And then he said I was speeding, but I was going the same.
So that's what you're
But I was going the same speed as everyone. I wasn't speeding.
He told you why he stopped you.
He did.
He told you he was going to write you a ticket.
But I wasn't going to give him my license because I wasn't contracting with you guys.
I don't even know what that means. What do you mean by contract?
I'm not doing business here. So I told him, I gave him my license.
You know, are you not
I am. I'm not a
our country.
I believe in the laws of your country. Okay? And I told him
you're accountable when you're speeding.
I am, but I wasn't speeding. I was going up the same thing as everyone else around me.
If you disagree with charge, you're probably going to do that to go to court. I'm not sure why you think it's okay to drive away from a police
Because I
officer
told him that my daughter's blood sugar was low and that we had to get here because I'm out of gas and that she needed food immediately. When we left Norman, she was already low. And we were trying to get
Norman all the way up to almost the Broadway extension without stopping to get her food, but all of a sudden it's an emergency when you get pulled over?
No, it wasn't an emergency when we got pulled over. Do you know anything about Okay, so it gives you alerts. Okay, well, it gives you alerts, and I got an alert, and we were trying to get to the food, but I don't just stop immediately.
How many restaurants did you pass?
No, sir, I didn't pass any. Not when she got low.
Between Norman and where you got stopped?
I was trying to tell you that we were coming from Norman, and I'm trying to tell you that her blood sugar went low, and this was the place that we had planned to get fuel and the food.
When questioned by the supervisor about her so-called emergency, the driver launched into an explanation so convoluted it could have been a plot for a low-budget thriller. Unfortunately for her, the officers weren't in the mood for storytelling.
We're willing to drive this far that it was not an emergency. You couldn't stop long enough for him to conduct his business and you violated the traffic.
I asked him, she was dropping at that point, and I was asking him, I said, I gave you my stuff, can you please hurry? I'm not doing business here. And he's laughing. He's laughing. Your officer
everything's
is laughing.
reported on car camera and body camera. We can address that. But we can't address things like that when you're violating traffic laws. Look how many police officers you have tied up here. Police helicopters coming, you got the highway patrol, you have our officers.
You do.
That's what happens when you run from the police.
I didn't run from the police.
You left the traffic stop.
I told him, I said, you have my license and my insurance. This is an emergency. I need to go to that gas station. I'm getting her food. I'm not lying, and you can't just sit there and shake your head.
If it was an emergency.
I'm sorry?
An ambulance would have been dispatched.
I don't want an ambulance. I can't pay for an ambulance. And we don't need an ambulance for low blood sugar. We don't need an ambulance.
The fire person got out of jail. Transport costs.
I know. I've lived with her since 2015 with this. We've had the police and the ambulance.
So bottom line is, you're being held accountable for the laws you invoke. This is all based on your conduct, not the officer. He's doing what he's supposed to do.
He didn't. He pulled. I wasn't speeding. I had 4 cars going the same.
That's what court's for. That's not. You don't take off from the scene if you disagree with it.
Well, I take off if my daughter needs blood sugar. If she needs sugar. No, that's not how we do it. That's how you do it. I don't contract with.
Obey the law.
I don't contract with the ambulance. So you're going to impound my car too? Are you going to impound my car?
You need to.
No. Listen.
Sit down.
I just need to ask. Come on, man.
You need to ask what? What do you need to ask?
I mean, can't somebody come get my car? Come on, I am poor. Okay, and I just...
In a twist of irony, the driver claimed her arm was broken but refused medical attention. It seems she was more interested in playing doctor with her self-diagnosis than actually receiving help.
My arm is broke. It hurts. I just don't want to contract with you. I just don't want to be checked out. So thank you. I'll just live with the broken arm, okay?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Can you tell me your name?
No.
Okay.
Thanks. Appreciate it. And somebody that was out of gas that was going the same speed as everyone else. So he targeted us. That's what he did. I wasn't speeding. Actually, I have it on Life 360. I was going 63. It's on my Life 360. But it was on my Life
360. I was going 63 miles an hour.
With all her previous acts exhausted, the driver decided to try her hand at conspiracy theories. Little did she know her impromptu performance was about to reach its grand finale.
She's got all women in this state. We're the 50th worst state for women. And it's this department that traffics humans everywhere, and then they got us sitting on the ground. You guys are the ones that traffic. Where's Officer Long? Where is he? He traffics dope for you guys. He trafficked with my ex-husband that beat the f*** out of us and gave her fertility gel. Did you know that? He gave it to her. He put fertility gel on her when she was 5. And fucking gave her. But here we are. With the same people he trafficked with. All over Jones.
The officers, having grown tired of this roadside reality show, decided it was time for the driver to take her act on the road, specifically to the police station. However, getting her into the car proved to be the day's final challenge.
Okay, she's got an injury in her left arm, so I'm going to help. Hey, lean up against me, I'm going to put you on your feet, okay? Okay. This way, Leon, you do right.
Am I right?
Yeah, there you go.
Like I should. Okay.
There you go. I know it felt odd.
I do. I feel zizzy. Okay. Don't be rough with me, okay?
I'm not being rough with you.
Because he's already broke my arm.
Look, okay, separate your feet. Do you have anything on you that's going to poke and stab in your arm?
No, I don't. You're not going to lift my shirt up in front of all these
Stand
over
still.
here. Don't
I'm not
talk to
lifting
me
your
like
shirt
that.
up. I'm going to look in your face.
Okay?
I'm going to face the car.
You're not going to treat me like that. You're not going to treat me like that. Okay?
Stop. Just listen. All you have to do is stand here and face the car
You're
while I
not
hang
going to be rough with me.
If you're not going to cooperate, then I'm going to have to...
You're not going to strip me out here in front of other people.
You're right, I'm not.
Yeah, you're not. You fucking little bitch. Lady, I don't traffic like you guys do. You're the drug trafficker. Bullshit, bitch.
We're turning around towards you, officers, okay?
I don't
We're ready to put her in the car?
Stick all over my body. I know who you are. Yeah, you traffic. I know who you are.
Hey, she's been sorry. Go put her in the car. Yeah. Okay, let's walk over here, okay? I'll walk over that car right over there.
Thanks, Blakely. Are you gonna get the car for Mom and Papa coming to get it? I'm on the phone. Okay.
Yeah, you have to tackle her.
Can I get her?
No, she's fine. What's your first name?
I get my parents there to get the car.
Get in the car, please.
Because you're going to tinker me if I don't.
No. Please ask you to get in the car.
I don't want to get in the car. I don't want to go. I don't want to get in the car. I don't want to contract this way. I don't want to.
You have to get in the car.
Why? No, I don't deserve to go to jail. That man was laughing at me.
Please get in the car. Put your feet in.
I don't want to go to jail.
Please get in the car.
Sir, I am not. I don't deserve to go to jail. I was taking care of my daughter.
Put your feet in the car. Let's go. It's a foregone conclusion, ma'am.
It's armed kidnapping. This is armed kidnapping.
Even in the back of the police car, the driver continued her one-woman show. It seems she was determined to turn every moment of this encounter into an audition for a role nobody wanted her to play.
I'm glad you weren't, dear, and I pray for you guys every day. Well, I do. And don't placate about it or play it down, because you don't know how many people that are connected that pray for you guys, that you have no idea the prayers that go up for people that are just running a bank. You're running a bank. That's what you're doing. This is a bank, and this man pulled me over at 63 miles an hour when I had the same cars going around me. And he just wanted to pick on a woman today. That's what I felt like. So I tell him that I needed to move on, and he starts laughing at me. And he wears the title Supervisor. And he laughed at a woman that was just saying that we needed to go on. I'm not a criminal. This doesn't make me feel like a criminal. I'm going to write about this because I'm a writer. and I've published 2 books, and I'm going to write about you guys publicly. And right now you're armed kidnapping. I'm not a 14th Amendment citizen, and I've let you know that. And I'm going to bill you. And what that means is I'm going to put it in an affidavit, and then I'm going to max it. It's called Maxim. And I'm going to build a whole case, and it's going to have your two's name on it. And then I'm coming after your frickin' personal property, and I will put liens on your house. Your wife's house, your kid's house, and I will. So, you guys keep doing this, and you can't do this to people. We're living, breathing souls, and you're treating me like I'm property of a bank, because you're a bank. And I'm going to treat you like a bank personally when I'm done. You better start figuring it out, kid. You're riding around in the car with a badge, taking people off the street. I'm a citizen. Actually, I'm not. I'm not a 14th Amendment citizen. And you can't do this to people. You cannot. And there's going to come a day where your power changes, and then you're going to have these accountabilities for doing this to people.
In the end, what started as a simple speeding ticket had morphed into a laundry list of charges. She was charged with a traffic violation, attempting to flee from an officer, and resisting arrest without violence. It turns out, in the game of sovereign citizen versus the law, the House always wins.